We're continuing Get Stuff Done week here on the channel. And today, it is Demonschool's turn. I keep saying I think there's like 3 more weeks left in the game, but that could be very, very wrong. Because that's just based on the percentage that the little thing moves every time I complete a week in game. Percentage-wise, it moves up 11%. Which when you split 11 into 100, it's basically 9 sections. And each time I finish a week, it's moved up. And last time I checked, it was at 66. So you would be like, oh, well, then there's 33 more, right? I don't know. It's just an estimate. So hopefully tonight we can get at least 1 more week done in. And we go from there. Last week in game, we got a lot of people on the team. A lot of people showed up. We got fucking Gem, a fucking Ocean, and Kestrel, all on the team. I don't think, did we get even any time to burn with Kestrel at all on a map? I don't think we did. But we definitely have a full fucking squad, seemingly. So that's nice. I don't think we got anything with her. Phaser type who hits enemies as you pass through them. Her flood element special passes through enemies, delivering shockwave to knock back enemies directly in front as well. We'll have to test that out. But we do have at least many people to study shit now. That's like the biggest thing, right? Phaser no longer passes through enemies. Oh, is no one available? Damn, to study. Never mind, my bad. Okay, again, I think I'm pretty much, I think I did everything so that we could just go to the next story bit here, but I'm gonna check. Always, I don't trust myself. I gotta always double check. Also, I guess I could guess the face, right? Gem. Let's do this. Best 2 out of 3. What's the face you're making? Excited. Nope. Wait, that's not excited? You're gonna try to convince me that's not an excited looking face? Well, it's not happy. I'm gonna sad. That's a... How is that not sad? It's a cute face. I must not know Gem. I don't think I know Gem. I guess this precious face. I failed you, Gem. Did that just burn my... No, it doesn't. Alright, we get a redo. Hello. Good morning. Alright, we're gonna do this. But yeah, that's better. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's the cute face, right? Yeah, I learned. We're fine. What the fuck is that? Is that scared? God. Oh wait, that was that no. Scared? Yeah. I'm glad the game doesn't really care and just lets you redo it. I knew you'd get it. Gem knew I'd get it. Happens. Hours of playing this game. I'm a champion at seeing sprites, maybe? How's it going? In general? Pretty good. I'm tired. Work's got me beat. And it's only Tuesday. Let's keep Gem. Let's do it! Now, what do I think Gem is going to do? I'm gonna... Let's go scissors. Scissors, rock. Dang it. Is Gem always gonna go rock? Paper. Paper, rock. Paper. Okay. Yeah, second half of December already. Yeah. Yeah, it's like that. It's awkward. You feel like you're wrapping up the end of the year, so like things should like slow down. And then it's like still busy and you're like just bummed because of that. No! I'm the greatest. I'm the best. I'm the best. Alright, we can go right in store now. Yeah, Gem does come across as, you know what? Rock can never do worse than rock. Are we really doing this? We need to find out what the dean is scheming, cops or no cops. Dr. Masterson, or whatever his real name was, mentioned the dean's plans. We're finding out what part she has to play in this demon conspiracy, no matter what. No, you will stand down. I won't! The dean has important plans. Someone of your intelligence couldn't possibly understand them. Maybe you missed it, but I just saved your whole team from getting killed by Masterson, who, by the way, was probably working for her. We saved you too, if you remember that. Yes, well, nothing. We're going in. But she's the dean, and anyway, she's guarded by the police. Let me see. I wanted to say... Affect you back on the... No, I don't think so. I don't feel like that. What do you mean? Like your opinion on it was affecting me? Your opinion on the extra stuff, or your opinion on my stream? Because either way, that's no big deal in it. I don't necessarily think on the extra stuff. No, it was interesting. Because I mean, it was just in the span of a few chats messages, but like, I think we kind of probably were on the same page. Like for me, I enjoyed what it was. I think I was playing up playfully, I thought. Maybe it didn't come across, but like the fight stuff, it's just, I was trying to convey that it's just awkward to get jumped or dropped into a game that I haven't touched in like 7 months, to then have to try to relearn like everything that I was doing, like any flow I had as far as combat stuff goes. And then I was trying to be like, I was genuinely bummed that maybe one of the cooler fights was just reduced to something that I wasn't willing or wanting to engage with by the time it revealed what was actually going on. So I was like, that's kind of a bummer. And then I was pissed from that point on, because then I was like, well, I just need to look up the extra stuff, because I had spent, I mean, the thing I was genuinely pissed about, but like, again, not in an actually pissed way, but in like a darn, this is a bummer, is I didn't want to do it for more than a stream. Like, I just wanted to drop into the game. And I was like, and I was late for something that night because I stayed on trying to see more of the stuff. So all that was building, and I was like most upset, again, as much as I could be upset about a silly little game thing, but I was most upset that I was like, genuinely thought I was gonna beat the fight and all, and then revealed that there's the second phase that clearly I was out of my depth for at that point. And then I just wasted a bunch of time because I wasn't gonna see the ending of it myself, and I was losing it. And then after that fight, then I wanted to go and see the other stuff. So then I was like, fuck. Like, I hate wasting... It's a silly concept, but I hate wasting my time just in general on anything. But I also felt like I was just, like, wasting... I was like, fuck, I really fucked up by even attempting the fight. Like, I shouldn't have even tried, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it was cool to at least see and try. I don't know. Again, I kind of liked it, though. I mean, it was fun to see a new area in the game. And like I said, even if it was for a little bit of time, it's nice to drop back into a game that usually I wouldn't have opened back up or anything. But it did bring, like, a flood of my memories about me at the end of my Clair Obscure time where I was trying to beat the Simon thing fruitlessly for, like, a weekend. And then I was like, fuck. It's all those memories were coming back to me, and I was like, shit. So... So it is what it is. It was no big deal. Hey, I welcome constructive, again, if it was about something I was playing and or the stream itself. I always welcome, like, sounds funny, I don't know if that's the right phrase, but constructive criticism. Or, like, if like, you had played ahead of me and then it was like, oh, I didn't like this thing, like, I'm fine with hearing that in chat. And then, also, if you're like, you're like, to me, if you say to me, like, your mood is bumming me out, or you're, like, something I'm always afraid of. That sounds dramatic. But something I'm always afraid of is, like, someone potentially coming across a stream or something, and then them not having the same opinion or reaction that I would have to a certain thing, and then levying the criticism of, like, you're not engaging it with it fairly kind of thing, where, like, you're not giving it a chance, or you're whatever, and me just being like, I totally understand, I get that. I don't know. It's all built upon a self-conscious thing. I don't know. That was what it was. I think it was fine overall. I don't think that's all to say. That any freaking out I was doing was less about the game itself, and definitely not anything in the chat. And then it was more about, like, I was already past the stream time that I was supposed to be allocating myself anyway for something else that was going on. And then, but me also still wanting to see it on stream, or what I could see on stream. And then running past time, running out of time, bummed about me getting my ass handed to me after I, like, the high of being like, oh, I actually grinded out that boss. I actually did it, to, like, oh, there's a second phase that's going to be just soul crushing as far as now I'm not going to be able to win. It was a whole multitude of things. So, no, I get it. I get what you're saying. But yeah, the rest, I would say rest easy. Because if I'm ever playing something and someone in chat, if there's ever a comment that's like, oh, you know, just to summarize, like, negative about something I'm playing, or just expressing thoughts, or again, I'm highly receptive to negative comments made about me and how I'm engaging with something. Now, will it make me change? Probably not. I am a very stubborn person, but I'm receptive to it. I listen. But yeah, that was less... and honestly, it bums me out because I was... Again, it was kind of like the thing they released for it was supposed to be almost like a celebration of the game and stuff. So it is like a bummer on my end where I'm like, fuck, like, given a different circumstance, or given my ability to devote, like, more time to it, maybe, or not trying to squeeze it in when I had something else going on, like, that's more on me. That's all I'll say. It was a culmination of a lot of things, but overall, like, it's whatever. I didn't think it was like a bummer stream. Trust me, or a bummer stream or time playing the DLC, because even if, like, I would have had the same thoughts even if I was doing that, like, off stream. I would have been like, oh, fuck. The same thing would have happened, probably. Honestly. The only thing is that the stream was on, and my inner head voices were being said out loud. I should have realized, though. But also, if I could say a criticism of myself, I probably, especially trying to fit it into a time where I was going to try to do it in one stream and also had something going on later that day that I had to attend to, I probably could have done a better job, as I usually would do, but I was trying to trust my instincts of, like, trying to look what is or was actually in the DLC. Because then I'd probably be able to schedule it better, move it to a different time, or whatever. But hindsight and all, say la vie. All those phrases. I'll fight them too if I have to. They do have guns, Faye. Yeah, but we're demon hunters. Pure hooliganism. Move aside, Primrose. You'll be hearing from my lawyers. Get out of the way. You're not getting in here. Incorrect. You, call for backup. Right. Doesn't matter how many guys you bring, you can't stop us. We'll see about that. Oh, we're actually fighting cops? Oh my god. Cops and barriers. Cops and barricades. I actually want to test out Kestrel here. Because we didn't get to do that before. The backup. There's plenty of backup. Alright, so cop. Attack. Fires gun distance of map to inflict 1 damage, otherwise runs 4 tiles, avoiding opponents. Interesting. If fewer than 3 cops remain at the start of a turn, increase attack by 1. Okay. If fewer than 3 cops remain. Okay, so once they get down in numbers, okay. 4 tiles, so they're going to try to shoot at us, but if they can't, then they'll run 4 tiles to get away from us. And if I punch this barricade into them, no, it just breaks. Okay. Okay. I see. And what is... She can obviously attack through. Interesting. How do I want to do that? How do I want to do this? I mean, they're gonna start, like, shooting at us. Let's just see what happens. We're a new enemy type. We're experimenting. Ooh. Oh, she resists guns. I didn't even check. Oh. Okay, he just ran. Okay, so cool. So they stand their ground if they can fire at us. She resists spirit. Their spirit? Okay. Good to know. Like, that should do it. That's gonna kill them all. Or not kill them all, but... The poison blade is good. Poison ability. Ow. Oh, and he didn't even get the buff because it wasn't at the start. Like, the turn already started, and then they all died of poison. so that's exciting. Style points. Go back to hell. I spent a good portion of today, basically. There's some room for some movement, but I've basically nailed down my top 10 games of this year. I would say, there's a possibility of 2 games I'm currently playing potentially squeaking into the list, but my doubts are high. So my guess is that it's rock solid at this point, the list, which then potentially spoils that maybe some things I'm playing currently probably aren't strong enough to fit or make it into top 10. But I would say there's a chance always. I'm not saying that it's completely locked in, obviously, but very solid list. A very solid year of games played by me. Cops! You'll be sorry. You'll be sorry if you don't scram. You're making a big mistake. Time to beat the dean or whatever. Well, if it isn't our favorite students. You've got a lot to answer for, lady. You lied to us about sending Kestra off the island. Dr. Maston was going to sacrifice her to make a portal to the demon world. Oh, so that was Masterson's little plan. He was on his own with that one. Our viewpoints diverged in ways I didn't quite anticipate. Where is he anyway? Dead. Pity. That's all you have to say? He wasn't exactly a friend to humanity, at least not on this side of the fence. But you were working with him. Are you a friend to humanity? Of course, I have our collective interests at heart. Faye, you of all people should understand your grandfather was the school's largest donor. What? Oh, didn't you know? I know you're a liar. I know you've got something to do with this demon apocalypse. You're not seeing the bigger picture. Suppose I shouldn't expect you to. You're just students after all. Luckily, you've served your purpose and the portal is already complete. But we were closing portals. And I thank you for that. Here's a result of your efforts. Oh, it's a real Kingdom Hearts. I've created the Kingdom Hearts moon by slaying Heartless situation. Holy, who is this? Look at the flamboyance on this character. Howdy do, they say. Excuse me? Just gonna throw in a new character like that? How exciting. Push enemies 2 tiles. What at this point? Attack range is increased by a tile. Oh, that's for the, yeah, gem, really only. Attacks move through consecutive enemies even if they are a tile apart. That seems pretty good. Namiko accidentally used permanent marker on the dry erase board and got incredibly embarrassed when the teacher yelled at her. As should. Alright. I assume I can't leave right now, yeah. What have you done? Who is this? I've protected this world. That's what I've done. That's not how it looks to me. Yes, well... Cops. Ah, good. It seems we stalled long enough. You certainly took your time. Sorry for the delays, ma'am. We're here now. Better late than never, I suppose. Take them to prison. What? Prison? What's really happening? On what grounds? Attacks on school administration, resisting arrest. Doesn't matter. Off you go. Yeah, good luck with that. Fucking beat up more cops. Let's go. I just don't feel like I'm gonna get a lot of usage out of Ocean. I'm gonna be honest. As much as I want to, she seems not that great. She's like a heavy support enough to mostly heal a bunch, but that generally I don't need to heal that much. I don't need to heal. Waves survived. Oh, there's different waves. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have used gem then. Whoops. Whoops. I really want to know more about that enemy. Ah. Ooh. Was that the first wave? I guess so. So they'll keep summoning. If I don't keep up, there could be like a million cops on the field. Is his attack still up? Or does it go back down? Tough to say, tough to say. It looks like it didn't stay up, but... She just dashes around and... Just dashes around stunning and poisoning people. I guess she's only poisoning, but... She's just tanking bullet shots. Throws incense bomb 2 tiles from enemy, dealing 2 flood damage in a plus pattern. Interesting. Also, I realized I don't need to use her special because she's gonna knock out like that. I'm just too good now. Well, bam. Oh, I thought that was going to be the last round. Whoops. No matter. Wait, do I still need to seal the thing? Oh, that's probably why we didn't finish. Whoops. I thought it was like the first time we changed up the condition. Missed the turn target. Great. Well, you know, if only if I knew. If only. We can do this forever. You are such feeble children. Do you fashion yourself as super toughs? Well, here now is Ibis. So bye-bye. Oh, so bye-bye. Try it. Oh my god. The leg kick. Holy. Like snapping fingers. Oh my god. What a... I can't move. Of course not. You are like dangly hookworms. Goodbye forever until next time. Goodbye. Wait. Well, no matter, they'll be back. Now take these students to prison, please, Constable. Don't hurt them too much, they may still have a future use. Told you not to challenge the Dean. Primrose, do something, we've got to stop this. She has done something, that is why she will not be joining you. You did well not to cast your lot in with these hooligans, Primrose. Goodbye forever, until next time. This seems like opposed concepts of a sentence. That is what they are. That is what they are. I'm like frozen. Got carried away by cops. Clever lass, as expected, of the Clan McLaren. Clan McLaren. Oh shit, we're in actually prison. Now who the hell designs a prison like this? It's a little on the nose. Go to prison? Man, my team is large. Ah, I can move again. There you go, criminals. Your new home. Enjoy. You can't hold us here. We haven't done anything. Oh, can we? Law's on our side. And even if it weren't, what are you gonna do? Well, get out. We've beaten tougher than you before. Want to escape, huh? This prison built into the cliffs. 500 feet below you are jagged rocks and sea. The only way up is an elevator that's controlled from above by a complex series of keys that only the guard's top side have access to. The prison wall can't be scaled, and there are a few other things in place for good measure. There is, quite simply, no way out. Well, we're still going to try. I hope you do. Everyone who has tried before you is dead. In fact, I can think of a way out already. Through you. Huh. Are we gonna, so we might not be on, like, this might be a streamlined week if, like, we can't, like, explore around, prior to, like, main story fights. Which is interesting. It may be a faster week. The getting shit done week for us here on the channel might have shine upon us. Give me, let's try Destin and Ocean. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, what are these little cannon guys? Little freaks, little turrets. Shoots distance of map in a straight line to inflict 1 damage. Great. Can I hit them? I can. Oh, I can just shove them off the stage if I've got push effect on. That's good to see. Oh my god, can I push? Oh my god, I'm pushing them off. Push them off. You'll love to see it. I'll take that, yeah. Just fall. Ow! Okay. I see. I don't pay attention to the attributes of like enemies and what I'm weak and strong against. I just wait to see it happen. We'll suffer the consequences later. All right. Take that out. Well, now Ocean seems like she's in danger. I'm in danger. Don't fucking worry about me. I think that's actually gonna be fine because you might only get shot once in that space. Ow. These aren't normal cops, are they? They've got like it's like a little stunning. Yeah, that sucks. Can I, like, I can push her out. Well, I can push her, but it doesn't unstun her, obviously. I can heal her out of it, though. Yeah, I'm gonna get a low rank here. It's fine. We didn't know about things. Ow! Stop shooting me. Oh my god. I might just straight out lose, and then we'll have to redo. I would not have a choice. Wait, everyone's stunned. Oh shit! Okay. Oh my god. He's bad. I think this is the first map I outright, like, completely died on. I don't think I've ever seen a game over screen. Oh. That's crazy. That's what happens. Alright, I gotta pick people that aren't... Can I see... Okay, so they attack with Spirit. I'm gonna actually be smart about this and get people that resist Spirit. And have that dictate what we do here. To outright lose. Alright, so having a healer I think is gonna still be good. Push that off. The poisoning still is a good plan. Yeah. She can't get shot. Okay. And again, even if she gets shot, it's not the biggest deal from those guys. Now the turrets, I don't think they attack with a different type, so we'd actually have to be cautious. So I can still get stunned, but... The slow sinking animation is very funny to me. Oh, I got shot in the back by a cop. That asshole. Okay. If I go... stun a bunch of people. The problem is the poison is good, but it doesn't technically... It's not going to help us get done on this turn 3 kind of thing. But I think I'll have to be okay with that. Newt, just stay alive. Ow. Alright, one person. That works for me. Resonance of Fate or End of Eternity. I don't think I've played either of those, but they both sound familiar for some reason. Resonance of Fate. 2010 Japanese role-playing game. Let me see the other one. Oh, it's the same. Wait, that just has two different names. That's funny. One of the first Reddit posts is Resonance of Fate / End of Eternity the Dark Souls of JRPGs. I wonder if it is. I'll never click to find out the answer, but there's apparently a 4K HD edition. It's probably available now, which I assume just means for modern console stuff. For some reason, the box art looks a lot like I think for some reason the box art and then the fact there's 3 characters, it just reminds me, it just makes me think of, especially because it's 2010 and PS3, for some reason I'm thinking of like Near Resonant kind of like vibes for some reason, the way it looks. You've been playing it these past couple days, 3rd time attempting to play it, I guess. Oh, is it good? Is it the Dark Souls of JRPGs? Damn, almost had them. I mentioned we had other defenses, yeah? Lockdown is automatic if a guard is threatened. Nice try, though. Are we really stuck here? We'll figure something out, right? I hope so. Adjust to prison life. Oh, shit. Don't make me adjust to prison life. Resist dark, resist. Cross / phaser no longer pass through enemies. Firewalker. I think Stealth Heal probably is. Faye and Newt studied together. Everyone studied in silence and learned a lot despite the unfortunate situation. Heal 1 HP after moving to an empty tile. I think that's good. Adds burn to the attack. They found some books in the prison library and learned a lot. Oh, shit. Well, they even have context-sensitive, like, since I'm in a prison, they have, like, different dialogue. That's interesting. Special attack, knockback, 2 tiles, attack enemies does not push them but deals damage. Hank summoned desks for everyone to study with. It worked okay with the desk for Wiggly. Who's Hank? Is Hank the pig? It's summon desks. Oh. Whoa, Hank. Let me see this. Combat is something pretty damn unique. Don't know much that's similar to it. It's kind of clunky, but has its charms, let's say. I'm vaguely interested. I'll look at it after this. Just because I'm curious. Prison certainly lives up to its reputation. This was not a comfortable place to sleep. I woke up with a rock in my mouth. Boop. Still kicking around, is it? Great sport fixing all these portals. You were very help to us just the one time. What is he saying? What are they saying? You were very help to us. That's missing a word or something. You again? Who are you? And what do you mean by thanking us? Why, you made the portal that stays. You let us swim on up. We did that? Yes. We see the glaze in your sloth faces. Oh, don't spill yourselves. We will endeavor that you touch more difficulty in time. I think Ibis is supposed to be speaking in not great English, probably. It's probably supposed to be garbled language. You will become tough, very much tougher than the small mouse of today. Ibis may drive you further. What do you mean by all that? Goodbye. Oh, how fun. It has an interesting type of humor, something close to DMC. Interesting. Actually, I'm not too familiar with DMC games or their humor. I mean, I know of DMC and what type of games they are, but as far as humor goes, a bit juvenile humor. I mean, that was I mean, not to give it any leniency or anything, but that was just general, what did it say, 2010-esque humor. It was still maturing. We as a society and video games humor still had progress to make. Damn, who even is that? You've been awfully quiet during all this. I've been giving you your space, but I just learned English 100 years ago and poorly. That's why they talk like that. But you... Before you say anything, yes, I know who Ibis is. I know a lot of things. I'm ready to tell you. Now, so just listen, everyone. Finally, you're in here with us, so I guess you're not working with the Dean. No, and I'm sorry for the wait. I had to make sure you didn't have your own plans for the portal. I see now that you're not working for the Dean either, nor the demons, nor the others. Well, we know about them. Anyway, it's clear you really do want to stop the merge. The merge? First, don't get weird on me. I'm from the demon side. I was born there. I was raised there. I trained there. What? There are humans who live in the demon world? Yes. Not a great many, not anymore, but yes. More than 2,000 years ago, stretching on into the beginning of time, there was only one world. Humans and demons walked the same land. Demons always ruled over us. They thought of us like you might think of a cow. Unintelligent, a beast, barely a living thing. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't think about cows that way. Okay, think of it like a Cleese beast then. Cleese beast. What the heck is that? Oh, guess you don't have those here. It's a fluffy animal that just bumps into things. They fall off cliffs a lot. Anyway, 2,000 years ago, a group of humans found a way to split the physical plane into two. Your human world started at that time. Some of us stayed behind to keep the world separate and make sure nothing would come through. Others were left behind purposely. Others simply didn't care. Still, others remained as livestock, too brutalized to make the shift. Those of us who are born in the demon world are all descended from one of these groups. My ancestors were among those who kept the world separate. There are very few of us left. So what are the demons trying to do? Is it the apocalypse? It would be an apocalypse for this side, for you, but for them it's a new beginning. They want to make things like they used to be, remerge both planes of existence and rule over us again. They run out of space in the demon world, and they're bored. It took them until the last 100 years to even notice the shift had happened. They think of us so infrequently that they simply didn't notice. This is a lot. As long as the farms were full, they didn't care about wild humans, but over time they realized wild humans were dwindling in number. Things unraveled from there. In order to complete the merge, they needed to replicate part of your world in ours. Theirs, I mean. This island is that place. If they can recreate your island in their world, it won't just be a few portals. The whole of demonkind will be upon you. This is the merge that was foretold 2,000 years ago. Damn, so that's what that page of the prophecy means? It was our worlds fitting together? Oh, that's right. Yes, as above, so below. If they can achieve this, it won't just end with this island. Very quickly, it'll spread across the entire Earth. It'll be worse for you than it is for us. You have never known what it's like. Why here? Why this island? It's a volcano. It runs very deep. The world's almost touch on the other side. Oh, wow. So the magma under the boiler room is from the volcano? Right. As the worlds get closer, other avenues open up for travel between worlds, methods beyond portals. So have many people come through from your side? Almost never. It's incredibly difficult and very few possess the knowledge. It's a secret held among members of our group. Even then, we can only send someone through once every 2 years because of the ritual requirements. I came to your world almost 2 years ago. Before that was... Can I guess? Was it Masterson? Yes, though with us, he was called Stoked. He was sent here to make certain the merge did not come to pass. He's from a clan like mine, but apparently others had gotten to him first. There's a negative element on our side. People who think they should sell out their fellow humans to demons in exchange for a place in the hierarchy, even a low one. They deify and make deals with their oppressors. We call them the Demon Cult. The man you know as Masterson had already joined their ranks before we sent him here. Of course, we didn't know it at the time. I found out once I arrived. I was sent to assist him to make sure things were going according to plan. Obviously, they are not. I tried to play both sides. I played to the Dean's favor, then to Masterson's. Luckily, he didn't know me. It took him some time to figure out who I really was. So that's why I tried to capture and sacrifice you. He wanted to connect the worlds to the magma and get rid of you in the process, right? Right. Can you communicate with your people and report how things are going, or ask for help? All we can do is send people to this side every 2 years to a specific spot. It's close to the lighthouse. And what about the Dean? She's just a regular person from here, as far as I can tell. Not possessed or anything? I don't think so. Then what the heck's her deal? Sorry to interrupt, but it looks like we got company. What? Out of nowhere? Ooh. Wait, what is this? One of the characters feels a bit like your uncle that turns everything into innuendo. Oh, brother. That's quite the sell. That's quite the pitch for the game. Oh, why is the map like look like that? I'm gonna go. Give me Mercy. Give me Ty. Give me Aina. Very much our brute here. Oh, it's the spinner guys. I remember they use jackboot. Moves 2 tiles seeking opponent. Deal 1 damage. Knock and target back 3 tiles. Great. I remember. I can still push people off, which is good. Bam, bam, bam. I probably shouldn't go more than once. Push into it. Oh, yeah, you can pinball them off the edge. How fun. Because once you push them, then they're gonna, yeah. Fun, fun, fun. Okay. What do I want to do with 2 more? I don't know if I can reach anyone. I think I would just go. Low fantasy technology guns. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look after this, just because I'm curious. Ow! Spin! He walked just behind me, which is unsettling. Kick him off the field. Wait, do I want to... Damn, it's fine. Push! Push! That's fun. Introduce a map where, like, it's all about you, like, can just knock people out of the ring, basically. Shit. Yeah, again, I don't think I'm gonna do it in the turns here, but I'm allowing myself some, it's okay that you're not perfect at these maps. We got new enemies, we got new maps, interactions, all the things happening. Oh wait, no. Target turn is 4, not 3. I will get it done. Actually, I can't get that cute with everything. I need to just... Easy. Go back to hell. Not today, death. How did those demons get in here? Our worlds are getting closer, but they still shouldn't be able to come through freely. You can't leave this place. You can't leave this place. Okay, so if the Dean's a regular human, what's she trying to do? I'm not sure. She clearly wanted to open a portal. Right, we saw that. It was still open when we got taken here. That's worrying. I was trying to stay on her good side and figure out what she was up to. Masterson's too. That's why I harassed you a lot. Sorry about that. I'm over it already. Masterson was trying to use my team to achieve his own objective. We ran circles around him in the end, but it was exhausting trying to keep everyone in check. Nice work on that front then. You sure had me fooled. Chattering away. Too much on the squawk box. Enough! Someone just had too much fun with designing this character. Both looks and personality-wise. Do your dearlings. Bye-bye. Damn, this character can just come and go as it please. Get ready for a beatdown! Oh shit, turds all over the place. Now why is the map like... That feels like... It shouldn't be like this. It's 2 at a time. I can't move. I can't see the top. I'm gonna try to like... I'm just gonna try to like... I'll try to like save and then quit out and maybe that'll fix it, because something... Unless maybe it's just because the map is different. And so it's like weirdly... It's just battle, expedition, repeat. As of right now, yeah, during this week, it seems very much like that because we can't explore and do the friendship increasing activities or shopping. It's because of like story. It seems that since we're stuck in prison, it's kind of like, all right, we got to kind of battle, get a little story, battle, get a little story kind of thing. Alright, give me... I still need people that push. I think the pushing is a good idea here. So I'm going to go Ty, I'm going to go Destin, and I'm going to go double up and still do... Give me new. There we go. See, I'm pretty sure I should be seeing this whole screen when we first enter. Not like I didn't think this was what it was going to be anyway. All right, so what are... Okay, I think... Okay. Can these... I assume the lasers are going to hit these guys, and it's going to be... perfect, and we don't have to worry about anything. I think... Oh, you definitely gotta get out of the way. That's fine. I think they're gonna get shot and die from the... I think there's gonna be friendly fire going on. But again, I don't want to be in this. So I think I have to just hold put here. Alright, so the cops dying is funny from friendly fire, but also... I can take matters into my own hands. Slowly but surely. Push. I like this, that transition music. Boom boom doo 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 doo. Boop 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 boop. Push him into it. Push him in. Push him in a laser. He's gonna die by laser. Again, still have 2 turns. Slowly need to start making my way. Because we'll have just 2 turns after this. How many enemies are showing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Okay. But that didn't... Don't like that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull off a bunch of it. Maybe if another cop gets summoned up more towards us at the top. Ow! He stunned the one character. I did not care if they got stunned. Actually, very helpful. Here we go. That's 16. Oh, no. Oh, wait, actually? Oh. my... Oh, no. Wait. Okay, there's gotta be a way. We just move. She would have to be able to... Oh, I think I got it. Ooh, math. Ooh, math. That was a nice death shriek. Ah. We'll be back soon. Don't get comfortable. Hey, look. A little stone slab fell out of the wall. Looks like another piece of the prophecy is carved into the other side. What's this doing in there? This island was the first point of separation for our worlds, too. Our ancestors must have left them. Wait, I think this is the key to it all. Maybe I know what she was up to. Ibis said we helped by closing all the portals, right? Our old teacher, Professor Vincent, said that when you close a portal, another one sometimes opens. And the dean, it looked like she had the space in her office all prepared for a portal to be there. Had a hidden wall and all. So maybe portals work like a needle and thread through cloth? As you close one hole, you're poking open a new one. Then you pull the thread through and the first one closes. But you open a new one as you poke through again. So maybe with the both of us closing portals, she was leading us to a specific location so she could open a portal of her own. But what can she do with it? An open portal would just get her killed by demons. I'm not sure. Was everything we did pointless then? All we did was further her plans. No, I don't think so. I mean, we helped her plans, yeah? But closing those portals did stop demons from coming through in these locations. And we saved a lot of lives in the process. Though, of course, the best thing would have been to stop her from start, if only we had just busted through a door. But then we might not have known where the portals would show up. Only she knew that. That's assuming she gave the clipboard notes to Professor Vincent. And how did she know anyway? It requires some real advanced knowledge to figure out where specific portals were going to open. Guess if she's not demon, she's not losing her memories. She must have demon hunter blood too. Oh, the dean's gonna join our team. All right, let me try saving and then quitting out the menu to see if I can fix. To see if there's even anything to fix. I'd assume not, but... By the way, Kestrel, do you know why everyone else's memories are disappearing but not ours? Must be like back home. They extract memories from humans in the farms there. Don't know why they do it, they just always have. And it doesn't affect those with Demon Hunter blood, or you, right? Guess that makes me a Demon Hunter too. Ocean and Gem, did Kestrel tell you this stuff before? Have you known all this time? We're just happy to be here. Nope. Literally just finding out about it now. Damn, Kestrel, even your own team? I didn't know who I could trust, okay? Wait, so like, are vampires real? What now? If demons are real, why not vampires? Or Frankensteins? Destin, I'm sorry, I think you mean Frankenstein's monster. Alright? Destin, get it through your thick fucking skull? Or like mummies with big snake hands. Sort of, in a way. What we think of as vampires are actually just demons passed down through legend. And the snake hands guy? I don't know that that's a real thing. Well, I dream about him a lot, so... Okay. Well, time for your memories to extrude. Can't take our memories, we're demon hunters. What can you do? You couldn't lift our eyelid. Whoa. How awful of you, blocking us from your minds. Like I said, you can't steal demon hunter memories. Jerkweed. Guess I wasn't actually sure you couldn't, but good. What do you want them for anyway? For good taste and relaxing times, a fine mist is a must. In through the mouth, into the mind. Woo! Wait, a mist in the mouth? Are you saying you vape our memories? Oh yes, vape. Good word. What a delightful phrase turn. You do this for fun? Yes, fun. When the livestock has seen our face, the taste is spicy hot. Oh, get it? People forget the demons they saw because demons steal the memories of themselves to vape. I don't like that at all. Like or don't, most wouldn't even speak with livestock. Consider your blessings. Yeah, some blessings. Can't do anything to us and we're not your livestock. Looks like you're out of luck. Now, far be it for me to criticize the writing or whatever, but wasn't the whole thing like this game takes place in like the late 90s? Did people in the 90s know about or the verb vaping? To vape? Was vaping a thing back? No, I don't think it was. Alternate universe where vaping is a thing this early in history? Yeah, some blessings. You can't do anything to us and we're not your livestock. Looks like you're out of luck. But didn't you say you lost memories once, Faye? Well, yeah, I did, but don't tell them that. Oops. The forbidden memory mist. We crave it. The one who did this to you has strength. We crave that also. If you remember their face, we'd love to consume their eyes and extrude their power. Keep it top of your palms. Well, instead, do fight. Vaping. Vaping in the 90s. So that's how demons are getting in here. Ibis is bringing them. Vaping in the 90s, vaping in the 90s, vape, 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 vaping in the 90s. Fuck vaping in the 90s. Alright, so we got a jumpy guy. We got still these things I can push and get shoved off the map, which is always a fun time. Target turn 5 seems kind of generous. Ow. Alright. Some characters are going to get shot. That's good for us. By 2013, a subculture had emerged calling itself the vaping community. I tried vaping for like a bit, but only because friend of the stream, Colton was a big vaping person when it first started, to the point where he probably, you could probably consider him to be someone in the vaping community, as cringy as that sounds. And then he ended up giving it up because of his child, and he basically like cut it cold turkey, and I had to like talk him through like his cravings for it for like a full like, I mean, I remember him leading up to the time when he was having to cut it cold turkey, like, and him just saying how dire it was going to be, and then just, yeah, like for like at least a month during, probably longer, like him just talking about how agonizing it was. The term vaping seems to be quite a bit older though. Interesting. Well, you learn something on this channel every night. Sometimes. That's exciting. We love to learn. Bam, bam, bam. Shake it down, bam, bam, bam. Like, how do I want to do this? I don't want to do any of this. That's pretty good. I do remember the worst of the days of Colton vaping. And, like, literally, he would come into my apartment, and sometimes they'd bring another friend that we have, and the two of them were, like, heavy vapors, and I wasn't really. And they would just do it in my apartment, and it would be, like, they would be here for a couple hours vaping in my apartment, and my whole apartment would smell like vape, whatever flavor they were doing at the time, for days after. Everything would be like coated. I would be coated in like vape smoke to the point where then when I took next time I took a shower, I could smell it and feel it like coming off of me. It was so bad. Like to the point where like I have now like that was like early in this apartment, I would think, slightly earlier. Now I have so much like actual like valuable like things in my apartment. I probably would not allow that era of my friend back into my apartment to vape for hours and just like get the whole place like that. Like I shriek thinking back on that time because I'm like, if I let that happen now, everything would just be fucking ruined. This is early 1980s according to the interview. Because the favor users simply inhale nicotine vapor without using heat, instance was no exhalation particular matter. Named it the vape, and I said users were vaping, not smoking. Interesting. Well, I didn't know. I just always assumed vaping was a thing, you know, obviously popularized recently. It's interesting. Alright, I gotta get into... figure a way. Lined him up here. Push him off. It's the wife of the inventor of the smokeless cigarettes. Interesting. Oh, I wanna get her. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do it, am I? I wanted to line her up so she could do the thing. Big bummer. I'll take that. Oh, the spin. I like how they gallop. Gallop, gallop, gallop. All right, we have a lot of specials to burn through these people. This is good for us, I think. I special them out. And I just kill you. And I just kill you. I need to get you in there. Dang. Oh, there we go. Oh, her special actually, came in super clutch. Oh yeah, I forgot about all direction. It's her attack, her special goes all directions when they're, yeah. Good stuff. That was satisfying. Sale tax cigarettes is or was the government's second largest revenue source. Oh, that I know for sure. That's why it will never be like fucking outright banned, because the government's gotten just so I don't want to say reliant on it. That's gonna sound, but like has gotten away with being able to tax the hell out of it. So they're just like, oh yeah, destroy your lungs. Why don't you? Win game. I agree. It's fun. It's been a fun time. It's been a fun time. It knows what it is. The game knows what it is, I would say. At least our memories are safe. Though with Ibis, you kind of get the feeling they could wipe us off the planet with a wave of their hand. Yes, demons are incredibly strong, though their powers rather diminish when they come through to your side. That'll change after the merge, though. And it sounds like whoever took Faye's memories is even more powerful. I just realized, we have no way of contacting anyone on the surface above. With memories getting stolen, does anyone even know we're down here? We've got to work out a plan. The longer we wait, the more will be forgotten. The interview itself is about how government and big tobacco conspired to bury these non-smoke cigarettes. Oh, well, yeah, dude. That was the whole thing. I remember, yeah, what did I do it for? I feel like I did like a project or something. Maybe. Like a report in some class at some point. I'm pretty sure maybe high school at some point. Where I had to do like a lot of research that I've now all have but forgotten. But it was like, it was about the same topic where it's like, of course, the biggest threat to cigarettes dominance would be like an alternative thing. Oh, look at that. We're playing as Primrose. What a little turn. What a little twist. What a little twist. We're outside. We've broken the confines of underground jail. Prison. Cats, they think they're so big, especially this one. Don't you look at me like that, feline. You're not better than me. He is better than you. Okay. I don't think he's gonna do anything. Can I fish? I have limited things I can do with Primrose, it looks like. There's a filthy pile of waste back here. Where are the municipal workers? Alright. She doesn't even want to do the activities. Drop a coin, go. I'd rather not, thank you. Primrose, do the thing! Do what I command you to! Who let this mangy thing just wander around? What is going on in this town? Dog looks personally offended. This is actually kind of a nice subversion of our usual, things we can do. I kind of like it. Suppose those low-born fools were actually sent to prison. What should I care? Good riddance, anyway. Although Kestrel was useful enough, she did do all the fighting so we pass our assignments. Though I do have to wonder about the Dean's reasoning in sending them away. I'm talking to myself. Where's Jem when you need them? Know what I mean, peasant? I have no idea what you're talking about. You know, Jem, Kestrel, Ocean, the best and brightest at the school aside from myself. I've never heard of those people. What? Put him in his place with a cutting remark, proving once again that education is wasted on the unwashed. Damn, Primrose, you're problematic. Problematic Primrose. Don't say things like that. I'm going to tell the teacher on you. Wait, what? Primrose, you can't be saying things like that. You there, teacher? Yes? Where have Kestrel and the others been taken? Surely they haven't actually been sent to prison. Kestrel? Your favorite student. You had us closing portals and doing the Dean's bidding. What's a portal? And Kestrel? Who's that? Miss King doesn't get it. Is this a joke? What about that miserable Fae? I've never heard of them either. You're scaring Miss King. Fine, fine. Away with you. I have to leave? Yes, be gone. This can't be right. Someone must remember. Perhaps I'll ask the Dean. Allow me passage, sir. Nobody gets in. But I'm the Dean's confidant. Nobody means nobody. I'm not nobody. I'm Primrose McLaren. Lee, I don't know you from Adam. You want to go to prison like the rest of those kids? Threats? How boorish. Well, seems the fools are in prison after all. This leaves a sour taste. Scrap of paper. It says, help please, hi Primrose. That insufferable heart. This must be Ocean. She never could spell please. She must have dropped it when they took her away. It simply isn't right that they've been forgotten. Who else can I speak to about this, if not the teacher, the Dean? Oh God, I can can only think of Faye's filthy friends. But dare I? They did help me once. Can't be in debt to lowborn. Father always said that was the worst thing that could happen to a person. What a bind. Gerald, you're poor. What, is she just gonna say you're poor? But I say, have you seen... Ugh, you are not who I was looking for. Well, 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 if it isn't my lovely Primrose. Get Gerald thusly. A witty rejoinder. Lovely, yes, yours never. Merely a matter of waiting, my dear. Reconsidered my proposal, have you? We've been over this. You are simply too impoverished to entertain, or to enter the McLaren family. Impoverished? Why, just last week I bought a 4th car. Only 4? I had 6 cars before I could say the word. Not your fault for being slow. I'm gonna be offensive. If I'm slow, you're still being chauffeured to the starting line. Now, I merely wish to express how emerging of our families would benefit us both. I'm the heir to the Faraday fortune, after all. Hardly a fortune, more like a bounced check. Could a bounced check purchase the seaside castle near this very island, so that one's uncle might look upon him with an industrial spyglass? The low rich are so base, buying a castle. We came about our castle the honest way, by making peasants build in the Middle Ages. They're having a shitty person off. And besides, who would want their uncle watching them at all times? Well, it's just to protect me. A curt takedown. Little baby needs uncle's permission to move about, is it? No, nothing of the kind. It merely shows our deep familiar bond. Deep as a kiddie pool, I'm sure. Give it up. You'll never outmoney the McLarens, and you'll never take my hand. Why, we recently got our butler the finest bidet. You waste money on the help? When one has so much money, who could possibly notice a little waste? Clean butler makes a clean house. Damn, you win this round. You see, you're simply outclassed, and poor to boot. There will be a merger between our families yet. I'd rather merge with a demon than with the likes of you. Damn. Fucking chill, Primrose. Let's go talk to the rabble. Address the rabble. That is so funny. Man. I can't believe I'm doing this, but a McLaren, once committed, never backs down. And so, attention wastrels, may I have your attention? Huh? What do you want, missy? You will find your friends for me, Faye and those other miserable cretins. Coming into our turf and making demands, huh? Got brass balls, lady. I don't have any such thing. I never heard of this Faye, but if you're looking for trouble, you found it. Oh, bother. Oh, shit, she just fights? Oh, God. Huh? Oh, wait. I know your boss. You'll get in trouble if you cross me. Uh-huh. I bet we will. But I know the crass one who soiled her body with tattoos. Sounds like my kind of lady, but you're not getting out of this. We're walking slowly towards you. Oh, what was her name? Agnes? Archibald? Right, Aina, your boss. Her name is Aina. Oh, nice bluff, you. Wait, did you say Aina? I feel like we did. Yeah, our boss's name is Aina. How could I forget that? Phew, about time you remembered. Yeah! Good job, Primrose. Fucking talk them to death. That's how we fight. That's... I do appreciate this. Obviously, the chapter is weirdly set up compared to every other chapter we've had, so it's... I call it chapter, but week, whatever. It's being funny with it. Right, well, your boss, Aina, has apparently been taken to prison along with a host of other thugs. Prison? Well, she must have messed up good. She's falsely accused, I assure you. Then we gotta bust her out. See that you do, and you might want to write it down. People are getting quite forgetful these days. I ain't gonna forget it. What kind of schlub do you take me for? You will write it down. Jeez, alright, lady, don't play gasket. I do not know what a gasket is, and I refuse to learn. Now I really must see the dean. Bored cop bargaining. Hey, thought I told you to... My voice for all the guys in this game. Hey, I thought I told you to get out of here. I will break this down into language you can understand. I will speak slowly. See if you can follow. This gold ring is yours if you step aside. You're up. Wait, gold? Yes, gold. You know, sparkle, sparkle. Worth more than a year of your pathetic salary. With more carrots than a rabbit can eat in a lifetime. Hey, you got yourself a deal. Simpleton. Dean Asatiani, I do not mean to be rude, but I simply must speak with you. Doesn't gold max at 24 carats? I guess it does, right? I was gonna say, is there a certain situation where you could have more? I know on standard it would be like the 24 carat is like the highest, but I didn't know if there was like some kind of superfluous like number that it can get higher to. I don't fucking know. That is outside my wheelhouse of knowledge. I'll never see a single carrot in my lifetime. Oh, good. Primrose, just who I wanted to see. You must be worried about your friends. I'd hardly call them that, but I do wonder by whose authority you've placed them in prison. My own, of course. Well, I'm having misgivings about this. I'll have to ask you to produce them at once. It's good that you finally found, I think I've changed your voice, found some time to care about, but no. And why not? Release them lest my family remove their endowment. I wondered when you'd get around to money. I know you're worried, but I'm happy to say your worries are at an end. Whatever you mean. You have to love the McLarens. You got so rich you never realized your true power. Money is power. I realize that just fine. There's a bit of truth to what you say, but your ancestors had the ability to take on the strength of other entities, absorbing that strength into their own bodies. Did you know that? What are you? Of course you didn't. Your clan could essentially exist in two states at once. Do you know how rare and valuable that is? And you squandered it. Well, I don't know anything about. Let me show you my demon portal. You have been very helpful, and I appreciate all you've done, especially informing me about the movements of Fainer friends. This is the last thing I'll be needing from you. What? Oh, shoved into the portal. There, now it's perfect. With a McLaren stuck between worlds, the portal will be in two states at once. I should be able to open and close it at will. Shame there's nobody with whom to share my triumph now that all the key players have outlived their usefulness. No matter. Cheers to me. I'm so evil. Look at the dog spinning. Like I was explaining, demons in our world are essentially all powerful. On your side, over here, their power's diminished. So even those giant ones we fought? Yes, at home their power would be far greater. Even the lowliest grunt could kill all of us with one swipe. What happened to the teacher? Vincent? Professor Vincent? We don't know. He just disappeared one day. I bet he shows back up. But he's been gone. So much so that I think at the end of last week in game, we had the other teacher, Miss King, the weird one, like took over for him. Gave us the quiz, and it was a weird quiz. Yes, at home their power would be far greater. Even the lowest grunt could kill all of us with one swipe. What? No way. Who's from the demon world, huh? You or me. It's true, okay? That's the old Kestrel we know and love. Ahem. Anyway, the worlds fully merge will all be powerless to stop them, but we still have a fighting chance before the merge is complete. Chance! Such gaiety! Small weak water droplets can do nothing to Itis. This is what you are like. Can you even defeat this? Weak. I'm here, Ooga Booga! Oh, not the walls. Oh, we got the walls. Okay. Now. Give me... If we keep the walls facing us, then these will shoot and hit the walls. So I think... Overall, we just want to make sure we're out of the way. I think that's fine. And now we gotta hit a bunch of these walls here. Ow! Stop! Hurtful. Oh, I have no AP. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked. I'm gonna get kicked in things. I mean, taking out one of them at least would do something. Prevent me from getting too much damage. Ow. Wait, that one guy didn't die? Ow! Really? Wait, how did I... Oh, this thing. Oh, I failed to see that since I was standing this way on the wall, it was... Oh, that's awkward. That's really awkward. How upsetting. Well, we're fine. I would be okay with a B. I've got to stay humble, you know? Pushes her all the way. I'll just... Let's not be greedy. Are all demons this obnoxious? Ibis is just a taste of what we could be dealing with. In the demon world, you'll see much worse than them. All the more reason we've got to get out of here. Consult the Dean. Knocking enemies into each other with special Activated passes with special activated pass on elemental damage. Oh, let's get that. Ocean got caught listening to music at our desk again and said, "It's Cliff Notes, I swear," which didn't help. I swear. Which of these deflect projectiles actually? Oh. Man. Ah, another wonderful day in prison. But at least we're all together so we can strategize. Together we're unbeatable. Oh, I just heard you say you're unbeatable. Alright, new orders. Faye, you're out. What? I'm free? I won't go without the rest. No, you're not free. You're going into general population. What? No, but... Yes, we heard you. You're stronger together. That's why you're leaving. Come in here and make me. Make me. No, Faye, that's a different game. I was trying to think if I could come up with a joke for it. I was not fast enough. Weak boys, Ibis does it. Faye! Namiko, you gotta hold everyone together! Namiko getting the de facto leader role now. We'll be okay, Faye. If we find a way, we'll get word to you. Investigate the prison. Phew, trying to break our spirits, huh? Well, it won't work. We're made of tougher stuff than that, right, buddy? You want to keep your teeth? Don't talk to me. Yikes. But still, this is a new part of the prison. Maybe there's something here that'll help us escape. How about you? You want to get out of here, right? Trying to find a way to... If I save up 4 more toothpicks, then I'll have 574, which is the number of days I've been here. If I do that, then the witches will come for me and grant me passage. Oh. Sounds like you do want to get out, so let's... You want my toothpicks? You can't have them, I earned these. Never mind, I guess. You look like a colorful character. You want to talk about a way out of here? You guys left me. Oh, it's this guy. Huh? What are you? Oh, wow, you're that guy. The one who watched the video. Pangshi, right? I totally forgot about you. This is from the beginning of the game. I know we weren't like friends or anything, but you should have come and looked for me. You know what? You're right. We probably could have looked a bit harder. I'm sorry. I'm so used to people up and dying or disappearing, I just never thought I'd see you again. But the thing is... Yes? Sorry, I just didn't expect you to apologize. I've been in here stewing and imagining what I'd say and, well, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm really just glad to see a familiar face. It's been weeks now and everyone's terrifying. I feel like my brain is breaking. We'll get out of this. The rest of the gang is in a cell nearby. There's a lot more of us than before, but we're kind of coming up against a wall as far as formulating a plan. If you've got a bigger crew, there's got to be something we can do. Nice. Things are looking up for old Pangshi. Another new character on our team, perhaps? New blood! To eat, to taste! This is what you've been dealing with? I'm saying. Well, the odds aren't great, but I guess we take them on. Whoa, who is this? We're just throwing new people now at this point. Haha, fear not, young ones. Varka is here. An alliance is born. Excuse me? First fighting, then talking. Varka. Looks like he belongs in a different game. It's like... Alright, so we got 2 new characters to learn all of a sudden. So Pangshi buffs one ally... Buffs one ally's damage by 1, or debuffs one enemy's damage dealt by 1. Okay. Okay. Pulls enemy to self, dealing 1 damage. Pulls enemies in? Oh, I see. So he can get close, and then he sucks them in and attacks. So, like, I wouldn't be pushing off people off the edge with him. But but I could buff his attack so that he can start wrecking people. He's got like a chain thing. He pulls him in with a... So many shambling zombies. Alright, how do I want to... I don't like these guys threatening. Oh, I resist spirit. Oh, that's good for us. Well, then I'm not afraid. Oh shit, that one's... Oh, fuck. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, what are the specials? Pulls the enemy from across the play field, doing 2 earth damage. Oh, he does like a get over here type move, but I mean, I don't... I gotta like... Burn down, burn down. Problem is, I know that these guys are going to start crawling, and I can't let them get... Unless I just finish the map. I hope that doesn't put me in danger. Hope I didn't just screw myself. Ah! Alright, what is this special? It's gotta come in clutch, right? Buffs all allies damage dealt by 1 and debuffs all enemies damaged by 1 and does 1 flood damage in a 3x3 tile around him. Oh! Does something bad happen if the little guys get to the first row? Yes. As far as I understand, I haven't actually seen it happen, but I think it was implied. It was like really early game tutorials where those guys who mindlessly just walk, they basically, they get to the end, and then if you don't take care of them once they've hit the end, on the next turn, then they like break the wall, and it's basically like you let demons through kind of thing. It's like basically giving a threat to the little guys who just mindlessly walk forward, so you can't just completely not do anything. Okay, so if I kill those... Okay, now we're doing things. Now we're moving. Things are happening. That means it... I hate how... Well, it's just 2. Hengshi could, like, go and seal this, and then I would assume these 2 can be got by these guys. I think I'm fine. Flood special. Bam. They're crawling. They're getting away. They're going. They're going. It reminds me of, like, as someone who lived in, like, Florida, there was, like, a whole big thing about, like, watching, like, big either turtles or, like, big crabs on the beach, like, coming out and, like, making their way, like, when they first hatch, like, out of eggs, sometimes in turtles' case, like, fucking making their way to the water, and they're just, like, blindly, they probably can't even see, and they're just, like, the ocean's, like, calling to them, and they just slowly just, like, shamble over out from, like, their hatched little nest thing. It's basically how I imagine these things. Oh, he looks so cool. Hey, thanks. You're handy in a fight. As are you. Well met. My name is Varka. I've got the body, a chiseled body, and then a fucking weird face. Like, for some reason, his face/head doesn't fit with his body in my head. Like, when I look at him. I don't know what it's about it. Maybe I'm just too harsh. As are you. Well met. Hey, what about me? I'm cool too. I'm cool too. I do cool things. I'm gonna take this. Mercy spilled coffee in her assignment, but explained to the teacher that she was antiquing it. That's good. Secretive prisoner, that's contraband. Hey fellas, what's going on over here? Shh, you want them to find out? Who? What? The guards, who else? He's got something, he's got a secret thing. Keep it down, it's contraband, okay? I don't have it yet, I'm trading up for it. I want to know what it is. I'm gonna distract Pangshi. Oh hey, look what I had in my pocket, a calculator to play Space Invaders. What? I want that. Now I wish to see as well. Sorry, these guys aren't with me. Hey! Oh my god, will you be quiet? Oh, what's going on in here? Did I hear something about contraband? No. Oh, why not at all? Why not at all? I was teaching these fine gents to contra dance. Okay, chop chop, everybody line up, face your partners. Do we have to? If you want to learn the importance of Appalachian dance, you will. Delightful. Is this right? Are you kidding me? No, we're contra dancing. No, that's not at all. You weren't even holding hands. And where's the collar? I was gonna do that, but you're clearly rank amateurs. Guess I've gotta beat it into you. Aw, shit. But demons and cops. Oh, we can do this. I fucking got this. Can I? Oh, he pulls anyway. Yeah, I'll stun them all. Fuck it. They're running away. Ow! This guy shot me. Gotta love that seamless transition in the music. Ow! God, stop shooting me, please. Face just frozen. Let it be a lesson to you. You call the figures before the dance begins. Amateurs. Phew, that was close. Done already, but I wish to dance. I want to know what the contraband is. Calm down, guys. Fat chance I'm telling you anything. The red-haired one saved our butts, but the rest of you caused the problem. Get out of my zone, man. Alright, well, we're just trying to, you know, try to be friendly and everything. Who are you again? Why did you help us? I am Varka. Those boys had concerned me for some time. Couldn't take them on alone. I surmised a group of 3 was the minimum required, so I simply waited for a group of 2 to form. Ah, so when me and Pengshi started talking, I saw an opportunity, yes. I too want to escape from this place. What are you in for? And before you ask, we literally did nothing but be inconvenient to people in power. For some time, I felt I truly belonged here. I killed someone. Whoa. But now that I think about it, that could mean a lot of things under the current circumstances. I have come to understand that myself. There was a man attacking a boy. I killed him in defense. A man looked a lot like those we just fought. So he was possessed. At least he did not seem like a human being in any way but appearance. Well, you saved a kid and dispatched demons, so you're alright by me. Me too. I'm still here, by the way. Dang, Pengshi, you have some kind of attention complex, I think. I haven't talked to anyone for 6 weeks. Or however many weeks. 10 years? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the group, both of you. We gotta find a way out of here and bust the rest of our friends out in the process. It is easier said than done. Yeah, let's go. There she is. Look at her squirm, miserable without her friends, aren't you? Shows what you know. I got friends everywhere. Then maybe we beat the misery into you, huh? Good luck. Like I said, I'm not alone. I love that demonic face she gets. And that's right. Alright, a bunch of weak 1/1s. I say 1/1s like it's a Magic the Gathering card. A bunch of 1/1s. That was like old Magic the Gathering speak was coming out of me. I haven't played Magic the Gathering in decades. Alright, how am I gonna do this? So he polls. The polling is fine, but really, I still want to, like, punch him in. I guess it's just a bunch of one. I mean, I think it's actually fine. Just once they start moving, I need to make sure I grab them as they're, like, walking forward. Alright, fuck the cops, though, honestly. Jesus. The stun is... or guards, I shouldn't call them cops, but whatever. And yeah, Pengshi with his AoE attack special would be really good. Try to think of an AoE magic card. Oh, yeah, dude, I would not be able to recall anything that great. Oh, he doesn't heal, though. That's unfortunate for me. Okay, well. We just gotta be careful, yeah? See, I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. But I don't have much. Well, there we go. That works for me. He is going to get shot. It's fine. Watch out! Oh, God. Okay. Does me... Okay, that does clear up all that. Great. More cops, though. Shit. Okay, what's gonna be the best way of using his special? Because he hasn't built it, so then I don't want to take 2 turns. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm thinking. Next turn, Pink Sheep will hopefully be able to wreck a bunch. Weak to dark. That's not good for us. They walk 1 tile. Oh, when I'm in line of getting shot, I'm not gonna do that. Think before I do it. I think that's fine if he gets shot this turn. I'm scared. I'm just simply trying to make my target turns. Ow! Alright, well this doesn't look good for me. Okay. If I go hut and then I go, that doesn't. I just did a bad job of lining up people and taking them out. At some point, I just gotta be honest with myself and say I kind of dropped the ball slightly. I just don't think I'm gonna be able to. It would have to be everyone. Protect him. There we go, that does that. That would technically keep us alive. Again, we'd have to stop him from hitting us. Say from Larian, I think, where they mentioned they're pushing hard on Gen AI. Yeah, I saw that too. I mean, I read the interview, and then Jason Schreier, who did the interview for Bloomberg, just like a little bit, I think, before I even came on stream, posted more context, like literally the unedited part of like the interview where they talked about it, just to not to try to make anyone think differently or anything, but basically just have the full context of the answer about the generative AI and everything. And it's just like, fuck, man. Fuck. And again, I'm not gonna beat it over with like a dead horse, whatever the phrase is at this point anymore. Not, at least not tonight. But like, and then it's just my point. The point the guy at Larian tried to make basically is that, oh, all I talked about was that our concept artists that we hire, and the defense is always, oh, we hire concept artists. We have an in-house concept artist team, and we're looking to hire more and everything. We basically heavily want them, you know, you have to try to parse like at what point it's coming down from on top for them to like push and try to use it or whatever. But like, they're like, oh yeah, they just use it in the concept phase or the ideation phase, like the, you know, just like if we were to look up reference photos or whatever, like, so we put some prompts into a generative AI things, have it spit out art, and then we use those as reference for then our artists to go on top of. And it's like that, I think I and in response, like, not like it matters, but like basically I put this on, I think I put it on my Blue Sky post, like, again, right pretty soon before stream. But like, in my opinion, as someone who is not, I don't think I have very much of a creative bone in my whole body, but I definitely think of myself as an appreciator of all facets of art, and I come from a family of artists and a family of people who make their living off art and do a bunch of art stuff, and that's why generally it's really depressing. But even beyond that, like, to me, if you are an artist or consider yourself an artist, or you're the head of a team of artists, and you have to use generative AI with all the stigma that comes attached to that and all the negatives, and if you want to debate the negatives and whatever of that generative AI for art, whatever, I'm not going to listen because I've already made my stance on it, and I already have formed my own opinions. But even amongst all that, if you're like, the concept phase, we are using generative AI, then to me, again, I view that as a term we throw around on this channel a lot, a skill issue. To me, you have sort of failed as an artist, because part of the artistry in many things, again, artistry of many different facets, but whether it be writing or classic, you know, digital art, physical art, whatever the case is, the early part of that in the concept phase of when we're talking about like arts in game and concept art for games, like part of that is, and what people train themselves to do, concept artists before generative AI was a thing, is you know, that's part of the process, that's part of the artistry itself, like, is not just sticking things that you want into a prompt machine, and that prompt machine scraping the internet's art databases that's trained on to then plagiarize art to then spit out, and then use that for then, even if you want to make the argument that then your own artists are using that to then reference and then make their own thing on top of it, to me that's not any better. Another post that I saw circulating, and it's a commonly held belief, but like, it's so weird that throughout this couple of years, however long this generative AI debate or discussion has been around, and like certain people wanting to normalize it and all the cases, it's so weird to see the lines of defense, the people that are pro generative AI in the artist space, they constantly are using, like, oh, we use it only this way, we use it only that way, we use it this way, but we hire actual artists to go on top of it. We use it ethically because we do this and this. And it's like, at some point, if you have to try to, it's clearly the well is poisoned, as they say. I hope again, I hope there's enough people that push back when these companies are so open and blazingly open about like its use, that like enough people push back and say, no, we don't like that. And you start to see it. Like, I don't know at what point it's going to break. I think I've talked about this before, but like, we're either going to see, hopefully, the overturn of most of these companies attempting to use it, or at least being, my fear is that these companies are going to take the hint and they're just not going to be open about it. And you're going to see, as we talked about previously, like, a good thing Steam does is make companies disclose their use of generative AI in their video games. That's good. But if companies start seeing that being as a negative to be open about using it, and they're seeing that hit their bottom line, then they're just going to hide it and try to get away with it, which is a big problem in my eyes. That then goes into my argument of previously, while it seems hyperbolic, that's like I always say, if you're against generative AI as a moral thing, and then it's the same argument to me as like if you go to a restaurant and then they're advertising something as vegan or vegetarian, and then they say, oh, it's vegan, it's vegetarian, and then come to learn 2 days later that they lied to you and said, it's not. And you're like, well, fuck, you already served it to me, and I ate it, kind of thing. And yeah, the Expedition 33 thing, I was aware of. Actually, I remember seeing that. I missed it apparently when it first came out as a thing. And it is, again, a bummer. You would hope that they didn't even have to have that egg on their face type situation. But like, yeah, the placeholder Clair Obscur stuff that got snuck in was a bummer when I saw it. I didn't actually catch on to it. I didn't see posts about it and stuff until after I'd played and beaten it. But it is a bummer because like, it almost makes me sound like a hypocrite, because that was the thing. That was a talk about the alters from earlier this year, where I was like, well, if a company is willing to do it here, then it's potential that like you've broken the trust of your players or whatever, that you could have probably potentially have used it in the process up to all these points. And now everything, and it sucks. It goes into the larger discussion of like, now you have people who generally are like, well, I can't trust this company because they might use this. Then you have like, it goes into the whole thing of like people calling out legit artists, thinking like legit artists' art is AI stuff, and they're like, no, it's not. And so you have people claiming AI when it's not AI, and that's a big annoying problem. And then you have, it all sucks. I hate it. I hate it all. I hate it all is what has happened. It's so unfortunate. It sucks. I hate it. I hate it here. And I can only hope, like, as a normal person who's very against it in general, I can only hope that, like, it gets done away with in video games as, like, shoving NFT buzzwords was, like, even just a couple years ago into games. Like, that was really dumb. I think this is going to be a lot harder to stamp out as, like, a thing for a lot of reasons. And you would just have to hope that really companies really want to use it, because, of course, the glorification of, like, oh, if we use AI to do all these things, then we don't have to pay payroll for teams of people to do actual jobs. But also they say it because they get, like, big companies will get funding from, you know, whoever, if they're like, yeah, we're using AI. And then it's like, oh, you're using AI, let's invest money into your company because we think that's going to be pay back our, you know, dividends, whatever. I mean, it's all just fucked. It's all just fucked. What happened to the artistry I love? What happened to the craft that I love? What happened to the Larian that I love? I didn't really love Larian that much. I never played Baldur's Gate 3 or anything. Or I guess Divinity, the other games. But damn. But again, good on people or the internet or the people that care even for a company as well liked and respected as Larian, doesn't get a free pass, right? Like, that's in my opinion, if things are going to change for the better ever, people have to, even if it's for a company or a product that you really like, you have to kind of hold firm to your things and be like, if you have a problem with it, like I do, if you don't, then whatever. I'm not gonna tell you how to do and enjoy your life. But if you do care, even if it's a company that makes a game that you like Larian and Baldur's Gate or Divinity, then you need to hold still and be like, that doesn't get a free pass kind of thing. And I just want to know the mindset of the guy getting interviewed. I forget, is it Sven something, CEO of Larian? Like, he's got to know that when he's sitting in that interview, if you own up to it, people are going to be, a lot of people, at least a vocal part of people are going to be like, ew, no. But then, on the other side of the coin of this, like, there's been recent, like, games that Suda 5.1 has been like tied to, there was that Hotel Barcelona that recently came out to middling reviews, but also was apparently super fucking AI-ified for a lot of aspects of it, and the Let It Die Inferno recently, and so those two properties are tied to Suda 5.1 in different ways, and so then he's trying to they recently did announcement trailer and date for Romeo's a Dead Man, I think it's called, which comes out early next year. And he has to come out and be like, this is wholly my game and we're not using generative AI. And you're like, that's good. It sucks that you have to come out because things that your name is tied to that you technically didn't have any involvement in with is being out and proud about its generative AI. And so you're like, oh, fuck. It's all so bad. Take me back. You know what? I use a time machine. If I get access to a time machine, I'm not going back and killing Hitler. All right? I'm going back and stomping on a snail or something that'll butterfly effect into someone using generative AI at all. Like the concept of generative AI in art, not of being popularized. Does that make sense? Who do I need to, I don't even know what I'm rambling about. I need to do whatever butterfly effect little thing to just make it so that the dominoes don't fall in such a way that we get where we're currently at. Meanwhile, I've just been sitting on this board thinking about how I'm going to make it so that Faye doesn't get shot, but I don't think I can stop her from getting shot. Can I move? I can just move her. If I just move. I'm just gonna move her and then bank that I'm gonna be able to kill, like, I guess 6 in one more turn. Oh wait, I moved her into... You've gotta be kidding me. I'm a dumb dumb. I have to start killing these guys. Oh, this is not good for me. Uh-oh. I might have to redo this map. Damn. If that guy gets through... Why? I moved her, and it moved right into the range of... Oh, God. Oh, wait, no, this is actually good if they spawn a bunch of things. No, I knew about the thing about Expedition 33. I remember, like I said, it was sometime after I'd beaten the game, and I saw like old articles or internet posts about it and stuff, and I was like, oh, that's fun. All right, I'm licking my wounds and taking the B. No, taking the A. It's an A rank finish. Or C, the opposite of A. That's what I meant to say. Ah, got me started about generative AI. I love honestly though, the way I'm saying it, but I love any time I can get on my soapbox. Fuck it. What else am I gonna be on this channel for? I hope it's one of those things where, like, time capsule wise, I hope 5 years from now, I somehow click on this one stream and I'm like, remember that time this was an annoyance? It'll be something, hopefully, it won't be generative AI, hopefully. That'll be dead and gone, hopefully, somehow, through some sheer miracle. And it'll be something else stupid that we're dealing with. At least in this space. We use, there's a bunch of other... See, and it's funny, because I always measure myself, and I'm like, there's this annoyance in this industry that I love and respect, and again, I love the artistry of video games. But on top of saying all that, I know there are many deeper problems in the world, in many different fields, that are much more important. So I say it all while also being like, it sucks. But I think it's because it just seems so heightened, because it's like you want the thing that you want the thing that you go to. Not like video games are like, not in the way shitty people you say video games need to be an escapist medium, but like you want the one area of like a thing you use for fun to get away from the annoyances of life to not also be poisoned by a shitty thing. And yet poisoned things are happening upon this as well. And so it's all intruding and you're like, ah, shit, like fuck. Honestly, I think there might be bigger problems in the game industry as a whole. For sure. Oh, for sure. I mean, for sure. And I mean, there's bigger problems and also problems that have been around for much longer. For sure. I agree. That is I wholeheartedly agree with that statement. Trust me, because I was talking about my top 10 video, and I've now gotten in the habit, because I was watching just the starts of some of my other videos, and like the last few years, sort of intentionally, but also I'm like, damn, have always started with like, and this was thinking, because I was thinking about this, about the generative AI thing, is those videos open up with like shitty things that are happening. So it's like, the last couple of years, it always been like mass reported layoffs. NFTs was a thing like 2 or 3 years ago. And then I was like, well, what's this year going to be? And it's going to be like generative AI stuff. And then it's going to be the big companies selling out to like Saudi funds, like Middle Eastern, like Saudi controlled powers, like scooping up and buying up video game stuff, like companies and esports, especially stuff that generally I don't talk about a ton on this channel, because I'm not generally like an esports channel, but like that all thing that's bad too. On top of all the other shitty things, again, still mass layoffs, company leaders making too much money, but that's just problems with capitalism at this point. I mean, we start going, the branching is just so wide. The net of problems are so vast. It's all fucked from top to bottom. You know, why don't we even play games anymore? Oh my god. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. But I think I trailed off for a bit. I agree that there are bigger problems in the industry, but in a weird way, I think just like everyone in life has to pick their battles about what they can choose or whatever, or, you know, pick their battles about what they refuse to engage with even. Like, me, the common man, can see the big problems with, like I said, let's pick a random one, like CEO salaries being too big and them scooping up a ton of money and mass laying off people. I personally, no matter what stance I take on that, I can't, like, affect that. I can't change that, just as a one person. But what I can do, and why I talk so probably passionately about the generative AI thing and choose to not engage with it or whatever, is that's something I directly can control, at least for myself. Again, not the big problem at large I can't change. I can hope that enough people like me are around that can affect change. But that's a much more, like, easier moral stance I can take, because I can choose quite easily to not engage with something if it, like, you know, like, it's a much more controllable thing on my end. And I can, at the end of the day, again, I can't tell other people how to engage with it. I can roll my eyes when a fucking, I don't know, some random person that I may possibly know, like, laughs at an AI generated meme or something, or I get sent something and then I want to just sit them down and be like, please don't send me any AI generated memes. I don't care about this. Please don't send this to me. Like, I could choose to just not be vitriolic about it, but, like, I can at least feel better about it at the end of the day by myself and be like, okay, well, I'm, again, choosing not to engage with it, kind of thing. And like I talk about on the channel, I started, I don't want to, because it's something that, again, I don't even like talking about games that I am, you know, that I might play in the future or whatever, but, like, the Alters thing, or games that I actually were going to check out, and then I'm like, you know what, I could easily pass on this. I don't need to do it. Or it's something I haven't talked about, but, like big Microsoft games. Not like it's hard to dodge on my end, honestly, personally, because generally they don't do it. But for the past, year or so, there's been a call to action of boycotting Microsoft products as much as you can because of their involvement with the war in the Middle East and all this, and the thing with their partnership with providing military tech to Israel and stuff like that. Like, there's that kind of aspect. It's almost the same thing where you're like, morally, I can just easily take that stance. But, like, games like I talked about, there was late this year, like, recently, like, months ago, I was like, oh, this looks like a fun game I might want to, like, it would be funny to just check out. And then in the last, like, month, it was like, oh no, this company is, like, full in, like, their game really has, like, the actual, like, what you would use the term AI slop, like, in it. And they boast about it. And I'm like, all right, well, that's an easy pass then. It's fucking the Japanese soccer RPG. I forget the name because I took it off my backlog list. But, like, I was just like, fuck. This was just mentioning because you said there's bigger problems in the world. I was just adding that. Yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Everything sucks, though. That's the best way to sum it up. Everything sucks. Everything sucks, and at some point, we will all die, and or the sun will just consume the planet in a big heat ball, and nothing will matter. And hopefully it happens sooner rather than later. Oh my god. Vengeful Guard says, damn, it wasn't supposed to go down like this. Now it's feeling miserable. My spirit's unbreakable. Yeah, get blasted, jerkwads. Fuck you, guards. I hope Faye is okay. She's tough. She's gonna be okay. But we should try to come up with a plan while she's gone. Yeah, the important thing is that we don't lose heart. We have to be ready for when Faye comes back. I'm sure she'll find a way to get to us. We're probably wrapping up this week here pretty soon. Because we're on, what, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday night, and then bosses happen on Friday. I didn't even check the... God, this guy. Oh, hey guys, you get a hold of that contraband? I promise my compatriots to be quiet this time. My lips are sealed. Can't promise for me. How about that for a promise, huh? Fine, jeez. Shh, this is serious stuff. If we get caught, they'll take it. Well, have you learned to dance properly? Oh, right, you think we're dancing. Pretend to dance. Okay, Varka, you go over there. Yes, to dance is divine. Right, Pengshi, you face him. Do I have to? Yes, we're dancing. Doesn't look like it to me. Oh, crap, guess we're busted. 1, 2, plie. Dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance. All right, what a punch. Oh, see, look at that. All right, wait if I boost her strength. Oh, see, I don't like how they're can I boost like twice? Is that a thing? I don't think it's a thing. That's unfortunate. That's like a good turn. There we go. One turn. But to sum that to go back to the original thing, I truly do think before the problem gets, the problem that we've defined as the generative AI thing encroaching upon the space, I think before the problem is fixed, if it ever gets fixed, I think you're going to just see companies continue to lean into it and just not be public about it and just hide it. And it's going to take like very perceptive eyes to find the use, which sucks because then you're putting the onus on people that don't want to engage with it to have to do the extra legwork to try to find and like figure it out. Again, it goes back to the calling out of like regular artists who do actual art, and it's like people saying, is this generative AI? And it's like, no. How obnoxious that is. But you're gonna see that on a wider scale, I think, with companies, and then you're just gonna see like a bunch of like them try to hide it. And then, as my original point about the thing about the alters, is that they didn't disclose it, made it to the final game, and then when they get caught, they go, oh, that's a mistake. It wasn't supposed to be put out in the final release. Oh, my bad, our bad. And it's like, okay, cool, sure. I think you're going to see a lot more cases of like stuff like that, basically, which sucks. I think that genuinely sucks. So then you have you have to just, again, if you don't engage with it, you have to be perceptive, or you have to give up the ghost and be like, all right, well, I guess I don't care anymore. And that sounds depressing to me. Like, I hope I don't get to that point where I'm just so broken about like having to do the extra legwork about trying to find out or be open or look into things, where like, I hope I don't get to the point in like even 6 months time where I'm just like, it's so exhaustive and then just like giving up. Like, I don't think I'm that weak, but that's what I hope doesn't happen. Ugh. The Hotel Barcelona thing was just like that as well, right? I'm pretty sure. I forget exactly, but I think the Hotel Barcelona thing was caught. People caught it and called it out. And then they said, oh, yeah, it wasn't supposed to be there, and we'll patch it out in a future patch. And it's like, all right. It's that thing. It's like, aside from games, that's like the general thing of like people who are liars, and then they only feel sorry and apologize once they get caught. And you're just like, well, you're a scummy person. It's the same thing. You're a scummy video game company because they know the backlash, so they're going to try to get away with it until they get caught, and then they'll just make up an excuse and say, oh, we'll take it out. But we wouldn't have done that. We wouldn't have taken it out if we didn't get caught in the first place. It's like, well, so you just suck. You literally just suck. You want the best of both worlds. You want to use the generative AI thing to save and skimp on money or whatever, or because you're lazy as shit. And also, you don't want to be open and public about it because you know the backlash you're going to get. And you know there's a good group of people that wouldn't want to, a good amount of people that wouldn't want to engage with it if you were open about it. And so that's why I think you're just going to see companies just not be open about it anymore. And that's bad. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I ultimately don't know what the end is gonna have to be like. I gave him a little shove towards the end of the map. Don't forget, repeat the dance every 64 beats. I won't tell you again. Okay, listen. Yes, I got it. If it'll stop you calling attention to us constantly, you can take a look. But be careful with it. What is this? Manga? Yes. Rumiko Takahashi's Mermaid Saga. We worked hard to get this. Huh. I expected something more prison-y, like something erotic? Or moonshine. Yeah, or that. Hey, fantasy is the best escape we've got. Partake of the mermaid's flesh and you gain immortality. But the protagonist has been alive for 500 years trapped in his body. He's searching for freedom. It's just like us. Kinda get it. Like the bard's tales of old. How old are you exactly? As old as the wind, as young as the trees. I'm 700 years old, apparently. If you say so. Thanks for sharing this with us. I bet Newt would have loved it. Gotta get back to him in the gang. Thanks. You all take care. You too. We'll do our best to get everyone out of here. Really? In that case, you can have this old bookmark. Somebody wrote something weird on it. Whoa, this is ancient. And what's more, it gives me a new training idea. Well met, fellow inmate. Yeah, sure. See you around. Is that a building? Angel of Death. I wonder if there's cases like, I think from what I saw, there's maybe some outsourced artists doing it without the knowledge of Sandfall, or maybe that was just copied from the poster. Yeah. Yeah, so you're saying, like, if you're gonna just see more, like, fall people, like, so when someone gets called out for it, a company can just be like, oh, we hired help and we didn't know and it got through to, yeah. I mean, okay, so this isn't generative AI, but it's like I don't know how familiar with are, but Bungie and the Marathon game they're doing. Marathon had its whole distinct look and artistic style, and had like a bunch of like art and everything, and has had some betas and stuff recently. And then several months back, an artist, like a popular online artist, said, I didn't want to bring it up, but like this art that you see in the game, it looks just like my stuff. And like they provided a bunch of examples and everything. And then that news story was getting big, and then they had to respond to it. And then what they said was, yeah, we had like contracted help, and they just ripped off this artist. Like this was Bungie saying this. They're like, we contracted help, an artist that's no longer even on the team that we were paying for a while, apparently must have stolen all this art, basically submitted it to us, and then it got past us. Which again isn't a generative AI thing, but it's kind of like that same defense almost, where it's like, well, and we don't know how true that is, because it's just like, okay, so a nameless, you're just saying someone submitted art, and because it was like, but recently, the news story on that, like even I think earlier this week or maybe last week, was like that artist posted online that they were like fine with the situation now, like in so many words without outright saying it. They basically, I think they took it not to court, but probably settled it like over the last couple months or so. And I think that artist got paid like a shit ton of money from Sony and Bungie to settle the issue. So like they said, I forget what their post said, but it was something like, not my demands, but I'm satisfied, like I'm something to a satisfactory level or something with the situation, is what they said. Like I'm at a satisfactory level with how the whole situation occurred or whatever. AKA I got paid a bunch of money to be fine with basically my art being either, I don't know what it means. I don't know if the art's gonna stay in the game, or it's like, or it's gonna, I would assume it's gonna stay in there because it was like a lot, and it would be a lot to change it. But I assume that artist got paid, which good for them. Good for them. Upon equipped member's death, heal all teammates completely. Okay. Pengshi was preoccupied because there were a bunch of things that didn't belong to him in his locker this morning. Who wants this? Do you want one of these? You want it. Sure. So I don't have a complete idea yet, but if we get back to the rest of the group, I'm sure we can work something out. Problem is, they won't let me back in there. If that's what you need, I can help. I can get us to your friends as long as you can get us into any cell, as long as you can get us into any cell at all. If you say so, time to raise a ruckus. Pengshi, follow my lead. Aye aye. Fellow prisoners, a grave injustice has been done to us. We're not being fed proper meals. We have a lack of potassium. That's right, you heard him. Potassium, I guess. Do we like potassium? I think she's right. I can feel my bones creaking. Is that what happens when you don't get enough potassium? I think it is. They've been holding back on us, keeping the potassium for themselves. Yeah, that's right. We're dying of potassium loss. What we need is bananas. We deserve bananas. We want 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 bananas. All right, simmer down, you all. We want bananas. What? Who started this? We want bananas. I should have known. All right, you and your buddies, you're in lockup. We want bananas. We want bananas. Look at his face. You three, in now. You're oddly compliant today. Are you up to something? No, of course not. How dare you put us in here? We're gonna fight you. That's more like it. What? A banana riot is going on. All right. So if I just pull that back. Huh. That's fine. First turn, I think. I can't wait. I can't wait for to take a pivot next year. I'm only gonna play games that are heavily feature generative AI art and everything. I already know the first kids game that I saw, like, box art was like completely like AI generated and looked like hot trash. That's gonna be me next year. All these good games that I could be playing, no. I'm turning a new leaf. I'm just going. I'm embracing our future. I'm embracing the future, and I'm just gonna be playing games like that. Yeah, you can recommend me a bunch. I'm gonna need some ideas, because generally, up until this point, if I would see or hear mention of something, I would just completely block it on my brain. So I probably don't have a lot in the chamber that I could go off of. Portal has AI that generates. All right, you clever man. All right. What are their attack? Spirit? Oh, I mean, it's not gonna. I'm not weak to it. Okay, I gotta move up. That scream as they die, as they fall. Ow! Alright, we're gonna have to... Does Soma count as AI? Oh yeah, probably. Oh, I am stunned up there. That sucks. Oh, speaking of which, wasn't at the TGAs, wasn't that a game by the Soma people? Like, shown off? Soma, a game I thought had really cool ideas, But at the end of the day, I'm just not going to be a fan of a game that has you having to do this classic, like, run away from monsters in a room type thing. And that just kept me on edge and not able to enjoy the rest of it. Ontos? Oh yeah, it did have like a name like that. Ontos. Get over here. Punch! Chain! Chain! Ow! Ow! Don't shoot! Pangshi? Like that? There we go. Ontos. Speaking of like year end and then start of a new year and everything, like I'm genuinely, you know, I feel like I probably have this optimism all the time at the end of the year and then on to the next year, but I'm like, I'm genuinely excited for like things to do on this channel for the next year. I've got ideas for things that probably won't manifest like super early, like even like first month or whatever, but just like certain games that I'm going to tackle and everything. Like, I'm like, yeah, it gives me like a bit of energy, because I always talk about like, I massively, like, on a personal level, I'm very susceptible to like seasonal depression at this time of year. Like, it's like both like November and December, they're like family oriented holidays that I just generally don't get to spend with my actual family just because of circumstances. So I'm always like generally just like depressed, unfortunately, about things. And so then I'm like, it's glad that I can like start like thinking of ideas for just like this stupid channel that just brings me joy for whatever reason. I'm like, yeah, it's like fucking good ideas, good things, good fun times in the chamber. Put it away. Save for a rainy day. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like that idea of like, oh, it's like that joke, I forget who said it, but years and years ago, like I remember listening to someone talk about a joke about back when, you know, Netflix was, well, Netflix is still popular, but when Netflix was even more in the zeitgeist of things, and it's like someone was making, I forget what the bit of the joke was, but it's basically like they would have more fun putting together their list, like adding things to watch on their like to watch list on Netflix more than actually sitting down and actually watching anything. They just like scrolling through Netflix and then adding things to an eventual watch list thing. That's like basically me. The idea of scheduling and games potentially down the line that I'll maybe get to at some point ends up being just as fun, if not funner for me, and actually getting down to them. Actually sitting down and spending and sinking the hours into things. Just being like, this is an idea for like a couple months from now. Yeah, that's good. That's fun. Just getting to think about it. Such a dorky thing to say. All right, that's enough. Replay Higurashi. Dude, I'm telling you, at some point, I don't know if it's next year, but maybe in 2 years from now, I gotta seriously consider rereading Umineko, and then we just restart the cycle. And then we go to Higurashi, and then it's... If I was to reread Higurashi, I would not be able to do all the extra stuff that I did, like, ended up doing this year. That really, I'm still glad I did it, but man, did that take a lot out of me. As far as like stream time and everything, it was the albatross around me. Like, ooh, glad I did it, and I stuck with it, and I didn't give up. But oof, it was so much, dude. It was so much. Good luck getting any bananas in there, inmate. Now I gotta deal with all these other guys. You're a real pain, you know that? Maybe there will be a hint of episode 2 of Syconia by then. Jesus. Ryukishi, the people demand more of your sound novels. We want bananas! Nice, we made it to a cell. Well done, your methods are unconventional, I can appreciate that. Now watch this. He's gonna do a magic trick. Oh my god, you see I can move across with ease. I'll bring you with me, just grab my chain. That's not a euphemism, we will have to go cell by cell, but we will get there in time. It's an acrobat. The people gave up on Syconia. Oh, I know. I every once in a while I'll dip onto like some online forum thing. I'll just search Syconia, do a good Google search, and just see the dire state. God, what's that? The game that I played. God, why is it not coming to me? Oh, Your Turn to Die. Your Turn to Die has been sitting on, and this is the pitfall of me starting a game that's not done, because now it's just been, you go to Your Turn to Die Steam page. February 13th, 2024, current development status. And it says, let me see. The Steam version will be a year old on February 21st, and then they're basically like, oh, the main story is finally entering its final phase, and we are working hard to deliver the best stuff possible. So please give us a bit more time. We promise it's going to be a great one, right? That was February 2024. And then February 21st, 2025. So no updates that whole year. And then 2025, a whole year passes by, and they say development update. And then they're like, due to the nature of the game, we have been unable to share many development updates to avoid spoilers, and we sincerely apologize for that. Some of you may have been worried, wondering, will the game ever be completed? Oh my god. And so, I don't know if that's ever coming out, but by the time that comes out, I'm gonna have to just like I did with Deltarune, I'm gonna have to re-watch my whole playthrough of that series, because there's no way in hell it's been 2 years or so since I've played that, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's happening. There's no way. I love unfinished games, and by that I mean I hate the idea, but it happens. I get it. Faye, you're back. Good to see everyone. It's getting crowded here now, but I want you to meet some new members of the team. This is Varka. He's the one who got us back here. They put him in here for killing a possessed human. Don't worry, bro. I've killed like 100 of those guys. Excellent. I feel better already. And some of you know Pangshi, who we unceremoniously left to die when he watched a haunted VHS tape. If you don't mind me asking, what was actually on it? Oh, it was actually pretty boring. Sort of like a bunch of found footage images. But nothing interesting. Nothing you could really identify. Not in an artistic way either. One of my friend's best memories from college, doing the end course, these with 2 other friends, and we spent the first semester doing basically nothing, and then we had to do a progress report to the teacher. That's kind of disappointing. I still wish I'd seen it. It really didn't feel like a ritual. After I watched, everyone was staring at me like something was supposed to happen. Guess it was supposed to turn me into one of those possessed things. Then they were arguing about what to do because this was the first time it hadn't worked. Most of them wanted to kill me, but one of the gangsters disagreed and made them take me here instead. I bet that was our Antoni. Poor guy had no idea all the others were already dead inside. Look at how many of you there are. What a bunch of sticky boys. Crowd. Force to be reckoned with, eh? Maybe for a small tiny baby or a large insect, but we have no time for you now. Many accomplishments to achieve. Please instead play with these. Then we had to do a progress report, and we looked back at our initial roadmap and realized that if we interpreted everything a bit generously, we were still on schedule somehow. That reminds me in high school when I was like in TV production and video production classes. Before I really got interested in it and really like spent more years in it, I was basically, it was a really lax class where like you just had to turn in a certain amount of like projects and stuff without getting too much into the details and all. And like, but you had to just turn in a certain amount of projects by like the end of semester. And me and my group that I was always in, we were so lazy and delayed everything and just kept kicking stuff down the road. And so we would just like goof off like a lot of the time because we could just do whatever really. And our teacher, God bless her, didn't give us too much shit for it. But she was, I could, like, especially looking back now, I could tell, like, she was just so annoyed with us because of that part. So bad. Attendance, if you push these stickies off the edge, you'll receive 12 presents of increasing importance. I want presents. I'm gonna get presents. I knew he was gonna say that. Out so many enemies. 28 enemies, it said. Alright, we're gonna do this. I need someone who can strike through. I'm going Aina. I still want a pusher. And then I'm gonna go. God, we have so many people to choose from now. It's crazy. I'll go Varka, sure. With no hesitation, I looked at him and said matter-of-factly, there is no thesis. Anyway, this is one of the best memories. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. I can do it like this. Bam. Bam! Hiya! 5 turns. How do I want to do this? I guess get closer here. Yeah, those types of memories are the best. Oh shit, I'm gonna get kicked. Oh my god! Power kick. The best memories are those when, like, especially with, like, friends when we're all younger, and you could just kind of get away with kind of just doing dumb things. And I know that sounds so basic, but, like, you could just kind of, like... Yeah, for lack of a better way of putting it, like, you could just kind of bullshit your way through life because there aren't, like, real consequences or real, you know, consequences you'd have to, like, kind of, like, deal with or suffer from. There's, like... It's the best. He has 3 health, which sucks. I need... I don't know how to do this great. Shit. Or that would poison him. Whatever. I start moving up. Don't want to leave her too open to a bunch of hits. That works though. Ooh, poison. Oh, shit. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, let me see this. Okay, there's, oh my god, so many enemies. One time, another friend took a bus to walk for 2 minutes. Class. She said there'll be a small test at the end of class. So call your friends that aren't here so they'll show up. Called me, I didn't pick up. So went to my place to wake me up in person in the middle class. I woke up and went to take the test. Way back, one of them said, you know what, I won't take the test. I'm not ready for it. You went to my place to wake me up. Yes, you are taking the test. Oh, there we go. She can clear that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Push. Waving you goodbye in the bus, just as the bus like drives off. That's good. Oh, what if I dash through so that I then am safe for like a spell? Because these guys aren't gonna be able to come and get me, right? Yeah. That might be the safest thing she could do. I think that works for us. Yeah, that's really good. That's a good one. That's a good story, actually. God, that just reminds me, the way you said that, like, my high school, when I was living in Florida, was within, like, a 15-minute walk. So really, I would always walk to school in the morning. Just because I could wake up, like, later than, like, trying to, like, get on the little bus that came past our house or whatever. Like a little ways away. And like senior year of high school was so fun. Like I didn't take really anything seriously. My mind was already made up of like leaving Florida at that point. Like I was like, I'm gonna go to college in Texas. I'm gonna find a way to make it work, kind of thing. And I would like, it was so good because senior year, my first period class was a block, like second period class thing. So it was like a longer it was like AP biology. And like the teacher was like set to retire at the end of the year and she didn't give a fuck anymore. So I would always show up to like class, like school days late and like not get in trouble because it was such a small class. It was like, I think it started at like with 12 people by like the year's beginning. And then I think by the time the year ended, there was like 6 people left in the class. Like people kept dropping out. And the teacher didn't give a single fuck, and so I could just show up whenever. It was so good. It was great. good times. I wasn't that close by, but it was 10 minutes on foot to the campus, and then the campus bus was every 5 or 10 minutes or so. I would always walk to school just in the morning because you could just like cut through some like houses in the neighborhood to like get there quick enough, and then I'd ride the bus home because I was lazy. Or by senior year, when senior year rolled around, we would like, me and my friend group, again, it would be like, since we're in Florida and we were like 15-minute drive from basically like the nearest beach, it was like, usually it was like show up to school, like it was like walk to school late, show up to school in your bathing suit, and then when school ended, get into your car, your friend's car, the friends who had a car and could drive, get them to get to the parking lot, and then spend like an hour and a half or 2 hours at the beach before then going home. Too nice of a situation, honestly. All right, I could finish this. I could finish this fight. Look at this. Surely I can. Surely I can do this. How can I do this? She's gonna need... Damn it, if only she had one more AP. But that's not gonna work like that. Oh, man. And she's gonna have to have enough to get to here. Oh, this is turn 4. I still have a free turn after this. I just gotta make sure I don't die. Never mind. I'm fine. Okay, well then she doesn't need to be in the firing range here. Stun them. Get him. She's gonna get shot, but it doesn't matter. If I wanted to walk, it'd probably be like 50 minutes to an hour. Alright, so I just gotta kill one of these and then we're fine. That's an A rank, baby. Go back to hell! That's what I would want to say to generative AI in video games. Go back to hell! Cough, cough, no presents for me. Oh, I'm dead. God, we have a small army of people. This is crazy how big the team is at this point. They really heaped us on with like teammates over the last like 2 chapters too. They're like, here's like 17 people. It worked. Huh? I tossed my pig outside the door right after the fight, and we tugged on it right as it closed, tricking the sensor. Wow, you really had something cooking over here. Oh, we can't let you do all the work by yourself. Great work, everyone. One step closer to freedom. Let's go, baby. But we can study. We can break out of prison. We're doing the thing. 2 people can study. Which? Wall slam, curse buff. Sure. Aina wrote some answers on her wrist, and when she got caught, explained it was actually a tattoo. Oh, we're out. Get me out of here. Okay, so there's no controls down here. That means we can't get to the elevator, so do we dig or... Blah. You down there, boss? Yes. Is that Tony? The boys told me you were here. They wrote it down. You can get on your own, right? We'll manage. That's good, because we got our hands full up here. Oh, he blew up the wall for us. We'll leave them to you. Looks like things are getting busy down here, too. Alright, more varied demons here that we're familiar with. Give me gem. Give me... Give me Kestrel and Pengshi. I'm going different weird team. Oh yeah, he could get that. Okay, so I'm gonna do big buff towards... Oh, he starts wrecking shop. Sure attack? Dark. Okay. I'm fine with that. He's slinging that pig. That's also not a euphemism. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wait, is that not in... Oh, I see. Oh, you hate to see it. It's gonna end up being sloppy, but it's fine. That's what we get for the unconventional team composition. Oh, that's not great, but I'm tethered and stuck over here. Get Gem out, though. How much health do you have? Jesus. I feel like I've been hitting this guy forever. Oh, that would not be good. Don't do that. Don't. They just shoot out a straight line. There you go, you're dead. You're all dead. Gem's probably gonna die from poison, right? Yeah. Oh, and Kestrel. Oh. Oh, how unfortunate. Can the three of us... get it done? Ah. Good enough. We probably would have finished this chapter like an hour ago if I didn't like get on my soapbox. But like I also don't mind it at all. You know what I mean? Like I kind of like just talking sometimes about stupid shit. All those demons fell from the surface. I mean, honestly, it's probably not. Part of me is like, this whole week is like, I need to be actually progressing and finishing things, but it's whatever. Really, I only had the goal of finishing a week in this game, so I'm on pace to do that. Gonna get your ass kicked, Dota. All right, have fun in Dota. Have fun. All those demons fell from the surface. It's not a good sign. gotta get our help. We've gotta. What'd she say? We gotta get out and help. Go get our help. I clicked it way too quick. Unfortunate. All right, what do I want to get now? Cross slash. Phaser no longer pass through enemies. Instead attacks in an X pattern, focused on targeted enemy. See, I think I would want this and to put this on Kestrel. I think Kestrel would be really good. One day to recover. I can do it once they are recovered. One more person. With the ceiling caved in, we ought to be able to use Varka's chain to get us up there. Look at that. Oh, here comes a boss. Oh, that's a boss room if I've ever seen it. Looks like something else got free too. Wait, I recognize this. This is a really old kind of seal. My family has this in the lowest level of our shrine. And it's breaking down. We gotta fix it before whatever's in there crawls out. You can do that, right? I can try. Oh, it's a face. The hell? What is this enemy? What am I gonna want to do? Okay. I'm gonna say I'm gonna have one support. Let's go with Ocean. Let's give her a shot here. And then let's go Aina and Varka. Ew! Oh! Tentacles! Okay, so something's happening. Definitely. Oh, we're attacking. Oh, it's not just a grid thing. We're on a weird. Oh, they've got like a weird. Oh, that's so trippy making it. Oh, man. Okay. Do I attack the tongue at all? I can't select it. Kind of breaks my brain looking at this. I think if we split up a little bit. Let's just see what happens with the weird tentacle tongue. I don't know what we're calling it. Oh, it's slamming. Oh, the hole is bigger. I see. Okay. So it's gonna hit that area. Can I hit this? Yes, I can. Okay. Interesting. So it's gonna hit this area. I don't think I need to even worry about this thing then. I think that's... Ooh. Oh, it's galloping. Could I have hit it on the first turn and I didn't even check? I mean, that's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. I think I just failed to attack on that first turn. Yeah, I think I could have done an extra damage. Whoops. I thought I checked to see if, like, hitting the tentacle thing was an option, but... Ow. I'm trapped in here. I gotta keep up the damage on this thing. I think I have to say, don't worry about. Oh, that ability ends up working. Oh, it sends me all the way over here. Oh, man. Very good. Oh no! Oh, how the oh, okay. Okay. Well, that has to, I have to restart after that. I forgot that they could just, oh my, punt me off the stage. That's why they're a threat. Oh no. Okay, we should probably also have to deal with those guys then. All right, well. It's unfun, but I guess I'll do it. I'll deal with the men. Deal with the problems. I still want to keep the same team though. I can't believe the second thing just kicked me off the stage. 2 people off the stage, just boom. Just didn't think they were much. Oh, well, it gives me another shot to do an extra damage at least. We still need to spread out just slightly. And then when these guys start coming towards us, we need to actually take them out. That was very funny. It's galloping. Get out of the blast radius. We'll get this. We'll move on. Like it's a little hooves running. Hooves. Like, I want to go and hit this thing, but I immediately then need to run away. And back off. Because the of danger. 2 tiles. They only move 2 tiles. It seems like they move more, but they don't. We're fine. Where do I end up once I've... I don't want to do that. Wait, could I see where... Oh, I would see that, yeah. And then that would put me on this side. And I don't want to do that either. So I think it's just don't use a special right now. It's not worth it. Maybe they'll die by, you know, they'll just be... Oh, no, no! Wait, that 2 squares! I thought I counted. Oh, see, I think it's there's some fuckery with the 2 squares thing, because... Shenanigans afoot. I need to start pushing them off. Well, now I don't have one of my guys. Whatever, I'll try to push through and see if I can keep pace anyway. That's so funny. I still got kicked. Oh! Oh, this isn't good. Oh, no. They're relentless. I could just leave 2 tongues. I could just leave 3 tongues, because I think this guy... Oh, there, I can stun into... Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'll probably just get an A rank, or a C rank. I keep thinking A is, like, bad, but... Probably just get a C rank and be fine with it. Oh, I see. There's also, like, a timer on here. You have to do this before it breaks through the whole bottom glass. She's perfect for this map because she's going to constantly be... Is he gonna kick me off? I think I'm gonna get kicked off. I can't do that as risky as it is because I'm... Oh, we have to get out. Dang, dang, dang. It's all bad. think she's gonna get kicked. Fuck it. I think she's gonna get kicked off the stage. Here we go. Don't do it. Don't do it to me. You little jackal with legs. Beefed up, caked up legs. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh. Oh. Okay, it didn't kick me. I'm fine. Ow. And I might be able to win on this turn if we play this smart. With her dashing skills. Basically, I just need to build up her special, I think, because... Oh, here we go. That's definitely enough. That's not enough. But it gets me on this side of the stage. And then we could get it next turn. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. It's fine. I thought that was gonna do like 1,000,000 damage for some reason. Like, I thought by hitting like 3 legs, it would just be like, oh, you fucking wiped the floor with me. But really cutting it close, honestly, on all counts. All right, now would be the time where, oh, see, this is your last turn because it breaks through. Look at that. Target turn 7, but you have really just 8 turns. I think I'll just win. I'm gonna assume I win at this point. I'm gonna assume there's not a problem. I allow myself C ranks on bosses. Who am I trying to impress? Definitely not myself. Oh, I left some tentacle tongues behind. Go back to hell. Newt, can you make sure the seal is complete? If that's what you do with this, sorry, I'm out of my depth. I only learned how to kill them. Here goes. Always doing some magic. As simple as that. It looks like we're okay. It's not too badly damaged. You have some serious skills, you know that? Aw, come on. It's true, though. Now, let's get out of here. Luckily, it's about to be the weekend, and Tony's group must have dealt with the demons above. Surely nothing bad will happen. Surely nothing bad will happen. And we've hit the weekend. We've got probably a lot of things to do, so let's try to knock that out here before we call it quits. We'll start at the top. Cleaning the gravestone. The grave says, here lies the bat. Yeah, he goes by the bat now, and you can't tell him otherwise. This gravestone is getting chatty. There, I'll clean. But this odd plant fell off while I was cleaning. Guess I'll take it back. Hopefully it doesn't spell anything out. Oh, the fucking age man. Wait, what's here? Old-timer Fisher and guess the face. Oh, yeah, we can guess it. Hey, kiddo! Ready to guess my age again? Alright, yeah. Yep. Let's do it. Okay, let's make it quick. I got bridge to play. Hey, this game wasn't even my idea. And yet, here you are. Well, I do kind of want to know. Let's see. 49. Are you 49? Trying to get the late 40s eliminated as a possibility, eh? Worth a shot. Oh, worth a shot. Smart move, but I'm none of those. Dang it. Here's some jawbreakers for your trouble. At least you're a reliable source of income, Pops. See you next weekend. I gotta get to bridge. Is there anyone who we... Oh, Gem. Let's do guess the face with Gem. Alright, let's do this. Best 2 out of 3. Oh, hands to the sides. That's gonna be the cute look. Yeah, baby, you got it. All right, give me that another face. Oh, that's like excited or something. That's like, that's gotta be excited. Yeah, you got it. I'm the best at face guessing. Don't let previous results tell you otherwise. All right, beetle racing. Do we really need to do beetle racing? I don't think we do. Mysterious shrine, though, we can pay our tribute. Drop a coin. Yep. Man, we haven't been able to do this whole week because we were sent to prison. I thank you. Oh, nice and simple. Whoa, what the hell happened to this place? Why is it all on fire? What the hell happened? Holy shit. Alright, you leave a place for 1 week. All hell breaks loose. I'm gonna sing karaoke with Ocean. Okay, let's go. Turn it up. Wind. Wind. Window. Wind. Wind. Oh, I barely got that. I just had to guess because I couldn't find it. There we go. Saw the timer going down. I was like, yes, sing for me again. Don't get greedy. Come on. Go to the weird van. Get me. Oh, Drive. 1997. Drive. Let's do this one now. Got the dentist. And what kind of dog? Kestrel and Mercy are hanging out. That's a combo I didn't see coming. I'll just observe. So, Mercy, I noticed you have a small creature. Yeah, it's my dog Pocket. Wow. Don't you have dogs in the demon world? We do not. Most animals are either hostile to us or too stupid to be of consequence. Pocket seems to be somewhat intelligent. I don't approve of calling animals stupid, but it is true that Pocket is smarter than most. That is why I must ask. You don't seem like you want to eat him. No, I don't eat any animals. I thought not. What then is the substance within a hot dog? Classic wordplay. Ah, jeez. Oh well, it depends. The ones I eat are mostly soy and wheat protein. What types of animals are those? They're not animals, they're plants. And yet you call it a dog. Well, language is malleable and words don't always mean what they say. Words don't always mean what they say. What I mean is, God, I can't watch anymore. I call it a hot dog because of the old English expression. I'm unfamiliar. You know, in the old days when you saw something nice, you'd say hot dog. Is that right, Faye? No, but it's better than watching you explain what a hot dog actually is. I see. That makes sense. You name food you enjoy after phrases that indicate excitement. Yeah. Hot diggity dog. Fine. That's sorted then. On to my next question. I happened upon a fellow named Joe, but I did not find him to be particularly sloppy. I assume his meat becomes sloppy once you grind him up. Please explain. Gah. Dennis. Welcome back from the abyss. How'd you know we were gone? Dennis sees all. Like even when we pick our noses? Especially then. Oh no. Yes, be warned. No nose picking will be tolerated. This is ridiculous. You doubt me, but I happen to know that you have been searching for this mystical item. How'd you log these tables over here? I'm an entity beyond your understanding. Okay, well thanks. I think we got furniture. If I want to get your fortune read, yup. Let's do it. I'm seeing hunger. Hunger for you, maybe. Heyo! Flirt, but that's not what this means. It's something else. Guess we'll find out this week. Damn, I'm flirting with Ocean. Faye is just going after everyone. Alright, so 2 relationship things. And then the quiz we have to take, of course. Faye! Ocean, what's up? I want to find the next piece of my love potion. I need my big, strong protector to come too. That's me, huh? That's you. So will you come? Of course, but I'm really curious who this love potion is for. That depends. Oh, the target isn't determined? Kinda, sort of, not yet, but I need the ingredients anyway. This time I'm gonna bring you to the ocean, even though with me you're always there. Boo. You're here for an herb? A sea vegetable. Can you fish it out for me? I'm no good at this. Let's see what I can do. Huh. Bottle. Demons have garbage too. Sorry, it's just a bottle. No, you did it. I can see the plant we're looking for growing inside. Perfect. Thanks, Faye. You're so good at this. If you say so. Faye, do you think I'm too flirty? Huh, what? You? Oh, it's okay. I probably am. People often say so. I was just curious what you thought. Well, I guess the only downside is I can't tell whether you're actually flirting with me or just being friendly. Okay, that makes sense. Got it. Now, what does that mean? It's a secret. You'll never know. Faye, you gotta help me. Whoa, what's up? Probably sounded more urgent than I meant it to. I just need help fishing. Why would you need help with that? I'm just bad at it, okay? Come help. All right, guess it's a good chance to get to know each other better. Right, let's go. Fishing for friendships. Fishing for friendships. So what's this for? Yeah, you know we can only get demon fish here, right? That's exactly what I want. I need their connective tissue. It's really good for... Actually, I can't tell you yet. It's a surprise. Now I'm getting suspicious. It's nothing weird. It's a gift for somebody to show them we like the same things. That's nice, I think. But you need a demon fish for your gift? I'll give you a hint about it. I like cyberpunk, and this is kind of related to that. Cyberpunk? Yeah, like William Gibson and Neil Stephenson stuff. Oh, like jack in and hack the planet? Jack in. Basically, yes. I've been into it forever. Johnny Mnemonic, freaking dolphin computers, rules. So that's the kind of thing you're into. Among other things, did you know cyberpunk novels pair super well with progressive metal? Bet you didn't. I didn't. Well, now you do. So, can you get a demon fish for me? Sorry, I'm bad at it. Let's see what I can rustle up. I'm gonna fucking fish the things. Fucking fish the things. Fish the things. Things. Huh. Cyberpunk fish. Nice, thanks. Now I just need a few more components. I'll be around. Awesome. Peng-chi out. Wow, he just jacked out. Or something. I only do that because it looks like he's punching. He's cleaning. What are you up to, Varka? We have a small army on our team. Salutations, Faye. Since you sprung me out of prison, I thought I'd do something nice for you. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to do that. Everyone should clean up after themselves. Ah, but I'd love to tidy up. It's my pleasure. Huh? But what's with all this stuff you grabbed? I have a method for cleaning. I remove everything that doesn't bring joy. Uh-oh. Could see some potential problems with this. Not at all. For example, look at this tape. No markings, just a white label. Clearly, this is trash that's been left here by mistake. Hey, what are you doing with that? Why, throwing it away, of course. No need to thank me. That's not trash. That's one of my fan subs. Fan sub? They're tapes we anime enthusiasts trade with each other. Stuff that hasn't been officially translated in the West. Anime? What is this you speak of? We translate the laserdisc released by ear. Then we hard code subtitles on tape by running it through Jack-Sub on an Amiga. Don't you know anything? You fucking idiot. You are subtitling foreign cartoons? This brings you joy? Yes, that and trading them. What you're holding is my master of Yokohama Kaidashi Kaiko, whatever. It's my biggest trade bait right now. I can't afford to lose it. Much has changed since I've been away. Well, as long as you understand now. This is why I said there were going to be problems. It's better if we clean up after ourselves, Harka. We're just glad to have you on the team. While I'm confused, I see I've overstepped slightly. Perhaps I shall clean outside. Good, Varka. Good. Let's get our quiz on or something. Hi, everyone. Time for another quiz. Even with everything that's happened, we were in prison all week. Really? Well, all the more reason to study up. Quiz time! You wanted a more scholastic quiz, so here we go. What's 2 plus 2? 22. 22? No, it isn't. I don't think. What if you stick them together? Oh my, I'll have to think about that later. Next question. What do you get when you mix yellow and blue? Green. Wow. Well, the answer is green? Great. I knew you could do it. We're getting... Oh my god. These questions. Next question. What shapes are made of 3 lines? 3 circles. 3 circles. Destin. Sorry, that's wrong. Technically, you asked what shapes have 3 sides. Shapes, plural. A circle is 1 continuous line, so 3 circles qualify collectively as shapes made of 3 lines. Actually? He just actually Miss King. Okay. If you have 4 apples and I take away 1, what do you have? Big problem. 3 apples. 3 apples. Really busted my brain on this one. Well, you got it right. Gold star. Well, that was it. What do you think? It's fine, but shouldn't you be asking, like, challenging questions? I guess these wouldn't be that challenging for you. Not really, no. Well, I'll try harder next time. You'll see. See you Monday. Maybe. There we go. Another chapter down. 4 weeks into the apocalypse. Well, see, with 4 weeks until the apocalypse, that makes it seem like we actually don't have just 2 more weeks left in the game. So I don't even know. We have a million hours left in this game. We'll never finish. It's the game that never ends. What was the ability I wanted? Oh, it's this one because I thought I could get... Newt made an unfortunate noise in class. He claimed it was his chair, and Dustin tried to cover for him, but the damage was done. I think I want to put this onto Kestrel. Cross slash is incompatible with filler killer. Remove filler killer, then assign cross slash. Oh, it is incompatible. Because, yeah. Where is that one? That one is... This one, attacks move through consecutive enemies. Because this phaser no longer passes through enemies, instead attacks in an X pattern focused on targeted enemy. I'll do that, and then I'll give filler killer to what abilities does phase and add poison? Slashes through obstacles. I'm gonna give filler killer to Aina. I think that's better for her. I think that's all better. I like these little doodles we're getting added in. All right. Since it's almost been 4 hours, I'll go ahead and save here. I won't even do. We'll just next time we play this, we'll pick up the extra stuff to do and start another week in Demon School. I think the plan is for tomorrow to just pick up more process of elimination. My guess, I'm gonna just take a prediction here. I think I have, I'm gonna say 3 more streams of Demon School and 4.5 streams at most of process of elimination. That's gonna be my overall guess. And what do I mean by 4.5? I don't even know, really. It just sounds right when I said it, so I'm gonna stick with it. 4.5. So I mean, if you think about, schedule-wise, it's gonna be weird. But I mean, in theory, we'll have plenty of time to finish. I think I also, this afternoon, I made it's a tough decision, is a funny way of putting it, but the one game that's in the chamber that I was like, oh, maybe if I can squeeze it in this year, I think we just got to cut it loose and be like, we'll just move it to 2026. It'll be like the first game of 2026. Even if I technically start it in 2026 or 2025, I don't think there'd be any way of me actually finishing it probably. And even if I did finish it, we'll just symbolically say it's the first game of 2026. So really, the final 3 games of this year, as far as we're all concerned for the channel of 2025, is this process of elimination and unbeatable. I couldn't think of the word unbeatable. So yeah, and that just has to do with what I was doing with like a year-end list of all and everything too. Like we got to cut it off at some point. So I think we'll definitely be able to finish those 3 games by year's end officially. So I'll have that nice clean break. But I do gotta head out. It was a fun night of Demon School, and spending at least an hour shooting shit, talking about whatever. All standard fare here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. Process of elimination. We'll be reading some of that, most likely, unless I change my mind. Until then, take it easy.